Hello. Hi, chat. Hello. It feels like it's been a million and one years and a million and one days, and it's literally been like 5 days. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I was so tired. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I'm trying to get my thingy working, but it's not. Don't know why it's not working. Dun, 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 dun. It's not working. That's okay. Ignore me. I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own stuff and things. It is warm today. And do I have a story for you, chat? First, I'm going over here. Oh, wait. Yeah. Ooh. Quick maneuvers, so you didn't see the thing yet, because it's not time. So, in case you're wondering how hot it has been in the UK, yesterday I went out, I met up with the lovely Bisque. It was great. I had a really good time. And then I got home and my window was broken. Why was my window broken? Because the heat was just too much for it. So like hold on. I'm getting my trusty paint to come save the day so I can explain. Where is it? Hello? Hello? Paint? It's not. God fucking damn it! Hi Emma, welcome in. Let me use paint, god damn it. Please. 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 This was working the other day. Why won't it let me? Why can I not? What's happening? I'm explaining about my window. And I was gonna use paint. Hello, Whiskey Fox, welcome in. I was gonna use paint to narrate my story. But unfortunately, my game capture broke. What? Hold on, let me try. Help. Help. Did I call it help? Yes, I did. Please. Finished ads, so now I'm actually here. Oh, the ads. No, the ads. Okay, well, I can't use paint to narrate my story. OBS did update before, so now I'm worried that that's broken everything. Hold on, I will find a solution. Hold on. Never mind, Paint 3D needs an update. Why? Why? I just want to tell the story about my window. I just need to tell my window story. My VTuber model, thank you. Sorry, I can't words good right now. I am desperately trying to it's got no background. I help. Okay. Aha! I have found a website. Now hold on. Now hold on. Oh, yeah, Ella's cool. I did raid Ella the other day. That was fun. All right. Sorry for the flashbang. Here we go. I've never used this before. Uh, um, give me a pen. Give me a pen. Yeah. So the windows, right? They have like, what the fuck? Can I make the pen bigger, please? There we go. So they have like two. It's like this is the outside of the. Ah, interesting. Yeah. So this is the outside of the the window, right? So this is the part that is at the outside. This is the part that's at the inside. Okay. So it's like the bits of glass, and then in between there is more glass. But the in-between bit shattered because it got too damn hot. So I came home to just a completely broken window. Well, it's not completely. Basically, there was like 4 sections. Hold on, I gotta clear this now. Hold on, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. So it's like, I'm about to use mad skills right here. So it's like this. So there's like 4 different bits, and this is the bit that opens, and this is the bit where it's just completely smashed. So the outside layers are fine, but it's just in between. So it looks like it looks fucked, but it's still safe. Just put like some plastic. A man came to my house and put plastic on it, and now it's not gonna now I'm not gonna pass away from glass ejecting into my fucking living room. Because I'm like right in front of this window as well. And if I'd have been home yesterday, I would have seen it happen, and it would have scared the shit out of me. So there's that. Oh my god. I tried to shrug and my shoulders were like, nah. Because I went out yesterday and I was shopping and I had to carry some bags around, and every single one of my joints disagreed with that decision. So now I'm in mass amounts of pain. Be right back. Okie dokie. Where's my water? Let me hydrate a little bit. I spent so much money over the last couple of days, but it's been necessary. Because today I bought some more goddamn RAM. So now my PC will not crash and burn and die like as soon as the fucking thingy happens. As soon as I load up the game is what I was trying to say. Something is going wrong with my Twitch today. Because my little thing has jumped up to now be saying that I have 3 subscribers. But it said 2 earlier and nothing's come up. So if someone has subscribed today, I apologize. Twitch did not want to notify me about that. Twitch was very much against giving me a notification for that. My apologies. I had something I was going to talk about. Oh, yeah, so I bought more RAM. I also bought an outfit for a concert I'm going to next week. Which I'm very worried that it won't fit. But you know what? I consistently wear pants that don't fit me. Okay. Oh, bonk. Thank you for lurking, I appreciate it. Yeah, so my favorite pair of jeans do not like button up properly anymore because I gained a little bit of weight since I bought them. But I still wear them. Oh, thank you for the head pats. What was I gonna... Oh, so to make sure that my pants like stay up, I don't have a belt, so I use like an old Ethernet cable that I like don't use for anything else anymore. I use that as a belt. Because I'm too stubborn to buy new clothes, and these pants, I cannot find them anymore. The shop that I got them from doesn't sell them anymore. So if I wanted to get new pants, I'd have to get a completely different pair of pants. But I like my pants. So I stubbornly continue to wear them, even though they're kind of screwed. It's okay. I still love them. Why does OBS looks very different and it's really stressing me out? Because the update changed like the layout that I had for it. And now certain things don't look right and I don't like it. I should have just not updated it. I should have just left OBS unupdated. What else did I spend money on yesterday? I bought notebooks because they were listen, it was buy one get one free. And they had little Calico Cat notebooks. I had to. It's part of my brand. I also I bought some special interest related stuff and I bought some Build-A-Bears. I finally got the best little guy. Where is he? Where is he? So, I've been wanting one of these for ages, and I didn't realize that there were two different ones, and I got the, like, mint version. So, if I go here... Da, 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 da. And then do this, and then do that. I now own this little guy. Isn't he cute? Isn't he adorable? It's a little tardigrade or a water bear. Whichever word you use for them. Yeah, he's my little guy. I also bought him a party hat because it's my birthday soon and he will need a party hat. I also bought a present for my sister who was here. I don't know if she still is, but I bought her a frog and then found out she already has it, which does not surprise me. And then I bought a little Hello Kitty cat. It's not Hello Kitty, it's a black cat, and I was told his name and I've already forgot, but I had to have him and he's just so sparkly. I also, so, anyone who's been here before, or just, like, ever spoken to me, like, ever, knows that I love peach-flavored sparkling water. I love it. I love it so much. And it kind of extends to, like, all peach-flavored drinks. So, like, the monster flavors with peach are my favorites. Not as big a fan of peach-flavored Rockstar, but last time I drank it, which was yesterday, it was warm. So that kind of, like, affected it a little bit. But I have next to me, right now, peach-flavored Fanta. Oh my god, I forgot that I have a peach tattoo as well. Wait, I have a peach from Animal Crossing, like the peach from Animal Crossing. I had that tattooed on my arm. I completely forgot. But I have peach flavored Fanta, and I'm gonna try it right now. I've actually been saving it so I could try it, like, on stream. Okay. It's in a very cool little bottle, and everything is written in Japanese. I only know it's peach flavor because of the photo on it. I'm gonna get a photo up so that you can see what I'm talking about. Give me an image, please. Give me an image, please. Please don't be a... Okay, it's a JPEG, thank fuck. I thought it was going to be one of those, like, web files. You know the ones I mean? Like, the web thingy files that don't actually work in anything at all, ever. So you can't actually use them. You have to, like, open them and faff to get them to work. This is what I have. This is what I have. And now I can't read Japanese, but this is definitely peach flavored because look at that massive fucking, like, peach drawing on there. But I have it. I'm gonna try it. And I'm very nervous because if it tastes bad, I'm gonna be so upset. Alright, I'm gonna smell it first. Ooh! It smells good. I don't think it particularly smells peachy, or does it? I feel like it smells like actual peaches, not peach flavoring. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Whoa, that is good. Okay, okay. Oh, not a fan of the aftertaste. Gave me like a weird little taste in my mouth there afterwards. Not a fan of that. I wouldn't say it tastes like peach, is the thing. It kind of tastes like passion fruit. No, it does taste like peaches. Wait, I'm confused. Because the thing is, it tastes like actual fruit. It doesn't taste like peach flavoring. It tastes like fruit. That's so weird. I wasn't I was expecting, like, you know, the artificial peach taste. That's what I was expecting. And it just wasn't that. That's pretty good. It's a shame it's only like a little bottle of it, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna start making a tier list to like rank all the peach flavored drinks I consume. So far, I think Morrison's peach flavored sparkling water is at the top. Sorry, this is the most like autistic rant I've ever been on, and I've been on some autistic rants, and I'm gonna continue to go on autistic rants. Because today I'm part of the Disabled Content Creators Collective Raid Train. So it's still at another station right now. It's due here in an hour and a half. So I was supposed to be preparing a PowerPoint, and then I ran out of spoons to make the PowerPoint. The PowerPoint never got finished, so I'm gonna kind of use the PowerPoint. Like, you're not gonna see it. I'm gonna use it to, like, feed into my talking points for things I do want to yap about. So it's more of a thing for me to use as a guide for what I'm gonna yap about. And especially so that I don't go off on, like, massive tangents and just spend the whole time yapping about, like, unrelated stuff. Because I was like, I want to do something that's related to one of my disabilities. I know, I'll talk about something related to my autism. So I'm going to talk about, like, stuff and things. Yeah. Just a yapping stream. And hopefully... The thing is, I needed RAM to be able to continue doing the gaming streams. And when my RAM arrives, I might be able to do one gaming stream, and then I'm gonna have to take like a 2-week, or like an almost 2-week long break, like a week and a half, I think it is. Because it should arrive like I think tomorrow or Monday, just in time for Tuesday's stream, and then after that, I'm not really gonna be doing a gaming stream properly until the 28th, which is the subathon. I will be doing streams before then. I was going to try and find my capture card and have people over and do like an IRL like Mario Party stream. But I'm probably not going to be able to do that, which is very sad. It's very sad. Yeah, I might do a stream next Sunday. It might have to be like next Tuesday and Sunday. And then like the Thursday after, maybe. This month is just a busy month for me. It's just a busy month. And like my friend Tay, my good friend Tay, I don't think they're watching, but they are coming over to my house. They come and stay with me. We're gonna go down to London together. So like for a concert, so like I'd rather focus on spending time with them than like trying to cram streams in. We will stream together at some point while they're here. But yeah, the main focus will just be on like hanging out and stuff. But I'm so hyped for next Friday because I'm seeing Stray Kids and they're one of my special interests. I'm getting Twitter notifications and it's very distracting. I'm easily distracted. The curse of autism and ADHD is that my brain is being pulled in 2 different directions at all times. Sorry, I'm distracted. I haven't posted a TikTok in a bit. The thing is though, right? I hate editing. I hate it. I go through phases where I'm like, actually, yeah, this is not too bad. The bigger issue is like finding, like putting all the clips together and stuff. I hate that aspect. So, I haven't been posting to TikTok. Or like, oh, I also posted a YouTube video, didn't make a thumbnail for it in time, and then forgot to promote it. In case you're wondering how the last week has been going, that and the broken window sum things up, I think. I hiccuped. I'm also trying to, oh my god, I've got so much tidying to do. I am a mess. I forgot about I went to Lush as well yesterday. And I got, oh my god. So I just went in with Bisque and we were just smelling things. And like one of the things that we were in there and something just said grass. Like there was just a bottle that just said grass on it in like really big letters, like all caps. And I was like, surely it doesn't smell that much like grass. It's like, this is going to smell really artificial and it's not going to smell like grass. It's going to smell enough like grass that they can call it that, but it's not actually going to smell like grass. And then I smelled it and holy shit. It was grass. They literally said it on the bottle, but I was like, nah, there's no way this smells like grass. And it did. I've never smelled grass that strong and not immediately had a huge sneezing fit. But I was looking through and I was like, I'm not going to spend any money in here. And I found this shower gel. And it smells like chocolate. And it's so good that I had to buy it. I had to have it. It's just, it smells so nice. And I'm going to smell like chocolate. And it's going to be awesome. I will say I'm easy to please with stuff like that. Give me a shower gel that smells like chocolate and I'll be happy. Oh, I also have my little guys that because we went in the arcade. I raged a claw machine because I was trying to win a cow and I didn't win the cow. But we managed to win 2 prizes from this little like marble game thing. It's kind of like a 2p machine, but with marbles instead. And you spend tokens to drop a certain amount of marbles. So we did that and won these like 2 little squishy things. I've got a duck one. And then we used the tickets that we got to buy these little like, this got a snake, I got a lizard. They're very cute. I can words. My brain moves too fast from my mouth. I'll be finishing a sentence and my brain is already like 3 sentences ahead. It's like 3 topics away and I've already got a whole paragraph planned out, but then my mouth isn't moving fast enough and my brain just can't, it just can't catch up, and then my brain just fucking, it just all short circuits and I just make stupid noises for a second and then try again. Oh, I kind of want to finish building my Lego set, but if you saw the state of my desk in my living room right now, you would understand why the camera is not being turned on at all today. I literally started working on a Lego set, did the base of it, and then haven't touched it since because I wanted to finish it on stream. But every time I'm like, should I finish it on stream? I never actually want to. Oh, my squashies! Sorry. I never actually want to finish it on the days when it's convenient for me to do it. So it's just, the pieces are all on my desk. The actual bit that I've already built is on the floor. My cat is lurking somewhere as well. I don't know where he is. Isn't that my brain is fried because I'm too warm? I do not do well with heat. Hot weather. Can't do it. Nope. I don't know how I survived yesterday. Because I was on the bus and I looked at my arms and I was like, my arms are looking a little pink though. And I'm pale as fuck. I'm paler than my fucking VTuber model. I'm really fucking pale. So I was like, this is not looking good. But I'm somehow not sunburnt. I'm somehow not sunburnt, but I didn't put, like a fool, I didn't put any sun cream on because I wasn't expecting to be outside for very long. It took me like 3 hours to get home. The train ride was only like an hour. Half an hour waiting for the train, then an hour on the train, and then like almost an hour actually trying to get on the bus, and then the bus was packed. Like, it didn't help. Because of where I was, it was super busy yesterday. So it was just a nightmare. It was just a fucking nightmare trying to get home yesterday. And then I came home and my window was broken. But it's okay, because I had a good day otherwise. I had a pretty good day. I'm just, oh my god. I'm paying for it today though. I also have to take vitamin D supplements. Because this is part of the Let's Fix Rune's Joint Problems regime. Is we're starting off by trying to make sure that like any vitamin deficiencies aren't causing anything. So we also ruled out rheumatoid arthritis, so there's that. But now I've got to take vitamin D supplements for 7 weeks and just like wait and see if it helps at all. And I don't think it's going to. But we'll see. We don't know until we try. So we might as well just like try it. Because even if it doesn't help with like the joint problems, it might help with other stuff. So if we try it and it helps with other stuff, then I know that like I need more vitamin D to get certain things to be better, and then I'll be better to keep on track and whatever. Words, whatever. The thing is, I'm like, oh my god, it's a dark boy. Hello, brother husband. How are you doing today? What? Also, why have you started calling me prune? You've been doing it for like a week, and I just, for some reason, like, it didn't click in my head that I should ask. I was like, yeah, this is me being called prune. Yeah, this is normal. Oh no, there's an ad break. Oh no, oh no. Quick, while the ads are going. Bald, 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 bald while the ads are going. Bald while the ads are going. They'll never know. They'll never know. If they're not subbed, they'll never know. Watch no one have gotten ads then. Watch there have been like a glitch and no one got ads. No, I need to close Twitter actually. Twitter, be gone. Get out of here. Twitter is awful. It's just genuinely so bad that like I open it and I immediately regret it. It's been worse at the moment, especially in like VTuber stuff, but I ain't talking about that. That is not making it over here. Fuck that shit. I like the nice side of the VTuber community because I've been having fun. I've actually been enjoying interacting with people on Twitter. I know. Crazy. Oh my god. I'm fucking tired. It's okay. I've only got 3 hours and 15 minutes of stream. And then potentially modding for 2 hours. And then I go to bed. I've been taking it easy today. Sorry, I was scratching my face. That's why my mouth movements went all funky. Yeah, I have been taking it easy today because I've got like a crap load of stuff that needs doing. But what I was thinking was I can't like realistically do all that stuff today and still be able to move tomorrow. So what I've done is I've taken it easy today. Not done like nothing, but not done much. Like this stream is the most activity I've done today. Because I was like, if I take it easy today, especially because I'm in pain, then I'll actually be able to like crack on with the stuff I need to get done tomorrow. Oh my god. I hiccuped so aggressively that my lungs hurt and my eyes are like stinging. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! Help! I'm good. The ad break should be completely over now. I apologize for that. I wish I could turn ads off. But there isn't an option. There isn't an option. I think I should have had a monster today. I think I should have had an energy drink. Because my brain is just going... Hold on, I need squashies. Give me squashies. I need the sugar. There we go. I've also been like looking at assets for when I do the subathon on my birthday. I love that you can see me chewing. And I've been like planning stuff. I've got quite a bit planned. I still need to reach out to more people to invite them to gaming on stream. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Yeah, I've got a couple people to reach out to, and I've got a lot to plan. And it's all gonna be fine. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. I feel like I had a weird dream last night, and I'm trying to remember what it was, and I just cannot remember it for the life of me. What the fuck did I dream about? I have interest in dreams, and I hate when I can't remember them, because they're always so fun. Like, last week, there was one night when I had a dream I was God. And I just kept switching my God powers off to be a normal guy. Like, so much happened in that dream as well that I can't remember. But I do remember that it was a wild and interesting one. Sorry, I was drinking my Dr. Pepper. I'm trying to find the thing for the outfit that I bought today. Because the thing is, it's summer and it's England, so it's fucking red hot. Oh, thank you, Raid 12, for letting me know. Did you know that I'm taking part in the Raid Train today? Okay. So. There it is. Let me see if I can get the photos up on here so I can show you what I bought. Aha! Right, hold on. I'm gonna crop the photos because oh, it's the wrong file type. You know what? We're going with it. We're going with it. I bought the last one of the top as well in that size, which I'm very happy about because I was so scared that I was gonna miss out. Oh. Why is my mod view broken? God damn it. Okay, there we go. That took a minute because my fucking mod view didn't want to work. Today's not my day. It's what I'm discovering. I have to like check my pings just in case there is something Raid Train related. Da, 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 da. I want to play House Flipper. In Kazaro, one of my mods for anyone who doesn't know. And he's also my friend, kind of. He has been playing House Flipper recently, and he's been making really cool looking rooms, and then he sends them to me, and I'm like, well shit, now I want to play House Flipper, so I can prove that I'm better. Even though I'm not. Definitely not. I just want to be. Okay. There we go. Ba ba ba. Get rid of that. Sorry, I have to faff so much just to be able to show you these images. Okay. Nothing fancy. But I like this outfit. Hold on. I'm just worried that it's not gonna fit, because yeah. So, like, these are the shorts. Okay, and then look, where's the... Oh, and this is the top. It's got like the belt thing, and then it goes like around the back of the neck. It'll be like... I'm just Frankenstein these poor people together. Yeah, this is the fit I've got. Get rid of those so they're out of the way. All that to show something for 30 seconds. That is the Rune Seraphim way. I'm trying to think if there's anything... Oh! I've been playing with the new Sims 4 expansion. I haven't played too much with it. I didn't get too into like the gameplay aspect of it. But I did do the... I had a look at the build by, the cast, and the world. So, for the Creator Sim stuff, for the Enchanted by Nature Sims 4 pack, I really like it. I've mainly looked at like the female side, like the feminine clothing, and like the hairstyles, and I really like the majority of it. I've not looked too much at the masculine. From what I've seen, some of them are a little bit silly looking, but like they do also look quite good. I really like the like fairy cat stuff, like the wings. They're really pretty. But I feel like I always have like a specific look in mind for the wings, and none of them quite look like what I want. That's the only issue that I have. I think it's because they've got... I envision like the Sims 3 wings, and the ones in the Sims 4 look a little different. And then the world, I like some of it. I'm disappointed in other bits. Two of the like neighborhoods are in this like foresty area. I really like those bits. They're really cool. I really like the vibe of them. They just look nice. They look really cool. The town, it's a lot of empty shell. Like, it's just a lot of like things that could be buildings that aren't. They have got a few shells that are like usable, but a lot of it is just like buildings that you just put there. You can't interact with them. They're just there for decoration. And like, even though it adds a little bit more, it makes the town feel emptier. Because there's only like a few lots in this specific town bit, but quite a few buildings. Yeah, I also thought there'd be like a plaza area, but I didn't really see one. I don't know if that's just me being dumb or like if I just don't remember it. But I don't remember seeing like a central plaza area like that kind of tends to be in certain like you know what I mean, like an area where it's very obvious that there's like benches, and if there's like events that they take place there. I don't know. I need to play with the pack more. The only reason I've not really played it much today is because the save that I've got and the family that I've been playing with, it's like a heavily modded playthrough, and most of my mods haven't updated yet, so I can't play that save yet. Very sad. It's very sad. Oh my god, can I stop hiccuping ever? The answer is no, by the way, just in case you're curious. I get like I don't get the hiccups. I will just do like a singular or like a group of hiccups. And it's like the sound, but not like the physical like sensation of the hiccups, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's weird, but it's like I don't have the hiccups. I just have a few hiccups that happen and then they stop. If that makes sense. I don't think it does, but nothing I say ever really makes sense, so I was also gonna make cocktails today. And then I didn't. But that's it. I salt because my favorite cocktail is a purple rain, and for that you need blue. Is it curacao? 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 I don't know how you fucking say it, but you need that, and you need cherry sours and lemonade, and I cannot find cherry sours anywhere that also sells blue curacao. So I don't know how you say that word. I've asked people multiple times and they've told me, and I just immediately forgotten. But it's a really nice cocktail because it's really sweet. And like when it's cold, and it's perfect for this weather. Sorry, I'm eating squashies right now. Before I eat them, I'm just like absolutely destroying them. They're so fun to just like squish. And they're called squashies for a reason, right? And then I just and I eat them. I'm so hungry. I ate before stream. But like hungry. I always get hungry like in the middle of stream. Every time. Oh god, why is everything lagging? Chill! Bruh, chill! My PC's going through it at the moment. Just not having it at all. I want to play games. I want to play games. This is me. I'm so sad because I cannot play games. I want to stream games and gaming and I cannot. Still have an hour until the raid train arrives. And I don't want to start yapping before the raid, like yapping too intensely before it arrives. I didn't mean to do that. You saw nothing. Alright, what can I do in an hour? Hold on. Oh, maybe I can find a tier list. I love making tier lists. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Video game. Ah, yes, video game. Oh, Stardew Valley characters. Alright, hold on. I think I made myself too small. Hold on. There we go. Window capture. Boop, 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 boop. Right. Hold on. Let me just. There we go. I'm also gonna. Okay, awesome. Alright. I haven't properly played Stardew Valley in a while. Because, again, I played it modded and then it updated. And then I couldn't update all the mods because some of them weren't available. And then my game just looked weird. And then I just couldn't play it anymore. So it's been a bit. So let's just go through. And I will try to rank them based on what I remember of them. Abigail. I'd say she's B tier. She's nice. I like her. I don't know much about her. I know she eats rocks. I mean, I respect it. But, like, I don't know much about her apart from... And literally, that's it. That's all I know. She eats rocks. And I respect that. So she's in B tier. Alex... I'm gonna put in C tier. Because I like the route he takes. And, like, the route things go. If you romance him as, like, a guy. But apparently it's not as good if you romance him as a woman. I don't know. He's C tier to me. I don't know who this guy is. I have no idea who that is, so he's going over there. Oh, her name. I do. I know it. Is her name Caroline? Caroline. I'm gonna put her in D tier because she was... I just don't remember her. Actually, no, I'm gonna put her in C tier because D tier is reserved for the worst of the worst. Like Clint. Clint is gross and weird and has a weird obsession with Emily. And I don't like him. Demetrius? I feel like I never really get to interact with him much. I'm gonna put him, like, at the high end of C tier, because from what I've seen, he's kind of cool. But I vaguely remember a scene where he was kind of a dick to Maru. And I don't fuck with that. The little goblin guy. C tier, because I put him above Caroline. Because I remember him better than I remember her. But again, I never, like, went down... I don't know much about the, like, goblin guy. Because I didn't really go to... Like, I never really finished the, like, goblin-related stuff. If that makes sense. I just didn't do it. I didn't do it. Elliot? I'm gonna have to be so for real with you. The last time I played, I used the mod that replaced him with Astarion. And then romanced Astarion. And I don't remember anything about Elliot because of that. So I'm putting him in C tier. I just know he lives on the beach and he's a writer. That's it. That's all I know. Emily. I'm gonna put her in B tier as well. She's fun. I like her, but again, I don't know much about her. I just know that she ends up with a parrot, and she likes clothes. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't remember these people's names. I don't even know who this guy is. Grandpa? Sorry, I've just realized I'm bored. I get bored so easily, and it's bullshit. I hate it. I hate how easily bored I am. Oh my god. A Lego video game tier list. Now, I've played a lot of Lego games. So I can actually... I mean, I've not played all of them, so I can't, like, accurately, like, put all of them in. But I've played a fair few of these. Like this one. S tier. Me and my sister used to play this one. Is this what I think it is? Yes. This one, me and my sister used to play all day, every day. I don't think she's here anymore. But if she was, she'll be able to back me up. We used to play this every single day for hours. It was so fun. This one, A? I don't know, I think I played that one, actually I'm gonna put it back down here because I don't... Did I play this one? I don't think I did, actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it up there because I don't remember it. I mean, I played the Harry Potter ones, but that was before I found out J.K. Rowling was a raging transphobe, so... And the only other one I've played is Lego Worlds, and I hated it, so... Great tier list, guys! What else? Minecraft generate... Nah. I don't really care about the Minecraft. Oh, My Singing Monsters. I also do Sims 4 packs. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm overwhelmed. Okay. So. When was this? Okay, this doesn't have the newest one. But it's like very recent. So. We're starting off with the base game. The Sims 4 base game. It's meh. Actually, no. I'd say hate it. Actually, no. I'd say meh. It's just empty. There's not much to it. It's just an empty... Like, there's quite a bit there, but I feel like there's not as much as, like, the base game for the previous Sims games. Like, if I was going to play the base game of a Sims game, I would choose literally any other game than The Sims 4. Like, Sims 3, I, like, pretty much exclusively played base game Sims 3 for, like, years. So, and then the first Sims game, I played it on console, so that was exclusively base game. And I loved it. The Sims 4 base game, not a fan. Not a fan. It's alright. Not really a fan. Snowy Escape. I like it. I like Snowy Escape. I think it has some really nice create a sim items. I like the world. I like the activities. It's just not my, like, style, I guess, like, gameplay-wise. Like, the skiing and the snowboarding and the hot springs. Don't get me wrong, love them. Love that they added them. But I don't go, like, out of my way to go do those things. So that is why I put it there. It's like I could play without it. I would miss it, but I could play without it. Cottage living, I'd say same. Do you know what? I like it a little bit more than Snowy Escape. Because I really like the, like, farming aspect of it. I like that they added cows and llamas and chickens. I think it's really fun. I really like the world. I like that there's a pub. I like the clothes. I like the vibe of it. But again, I could go without playing it in my game, because if I'm playing with, like, some of the big features of it, it's in a very specific playthrough. I don't use it, like, generally. Like, the cows and the llamas, it doesn't fit with, like, most of what I'm doing. Like, I'm not just gonna pull out... Like, I'm not gonna put my sim in, like, a super modern house and then just have a cow in the back garden. I could, but I personally wouldn't. Which is why it's here. Oh god, what are you called? I know what it is. I cannot remember the name of it. Is it gonna tell me? No, it doesn't have the fucking name up there. I don't remember the name of it. It's the camping one, though. I want to say Go Outdoors, but that is, in fact, a shop for camping supplies. No. Outdoor Adventure, is that what it is? Outdoor Retreat. I was close enough. It's alright. It's alright. If I'm in the mood to send my sim camping, it's fine. It gets the job done. The world is nice. I wouldn't say I particularly, like, enjoy it. As, like, it's something that I have to send my sims camping because I love the pack. It's decent. I like it. Spa Day? I like it. I like Spa Day. I like that they did the refresh for it. I'm a little bit pissed that it's the only pack they refreshed, because there are some other ones that desperately need a refresh. But, like, generally speaking, I like it. I like the yoga and, like, the wellness stuff. I like the spas. Do I use them very often? No. Do I enjoy them when I do use them? Yes. So, it's there. I really like it. I'd say I use it a little bit more than Snowy Escape. Actually, I'll put it there. I'll put it there. Based on, like, how much I use it as well, I'd put it there. Now, Dine Out is a pack that doesn't need a refresh. Right now, I'd put it in Hate It because it doesn't work. If it worked, I'd probably put it in Like It. But it's just... trying to send your sims out for a meal takes, like, over a day in-game. It takes so long. Trying to run a restaurant is a nightmare. It's not a fun pack to play with because everything takes so long. So, like, you just can't really enjoy it. I also don't like the fact that it can't be, like, completely family run. Like, you have to hire people to be, like, your chef and stuff. Before I got that pack, originally, like, when it, like, The Sims 4 first came out on, like, console, I was so excited to have, like, a family-owned restaurant. Just for, like, it to not work like that. Pissed me off. I put it in Hate It. Vampires. I love the occult-themed packs. I love them. I love having non-human sims. I think it's so cool. I think you can get some, like, really interesting, like, storylines out of things. 'Cause that's what I do. I play out the most cursed storylines ever. I think it's really interesting. And I love it. I love that pack. I think it's got a special place in my heart. I remember when it came out, and it was, like, the first time the Sims team had gone that in depth with an occult. And I was so I love it. Like, I don't play with vampires as often as I used to because now there's more cults in game. But it's got a special place in my heart. I love the clothes. I need it in my game. I need it to just be there. Because if it's not, it'd make me really sad. Parenthood. Meh. It's alright. I feel like it doesn't really add too much. I also don't like the fact that the stuff that's in this pack could have been combined with like the other family related pack. I feel like they do that quite a bit where they'll split packs and it just doesn't really make any sense, which I will get to again soon. Yeah, it's alright. I like having it in my game, but I wouldn't necessarily miss it too much. I think I'd miss like the build buy and the cast more than the gameplay. Actually put it above base game just because I remember the kitchen sets, like all the kitchen stuff, and I love the kitchen stuff in that pack. Oh my god, I don't remember the name of the pack. I know I like it more than the camping one. Hold on, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing nothing. Jungle Adventure. The Sims 4 Jungle Adventure. I prefer it to the camping one because I feel like it has a little bit more gameplay wise. The world is beautiful. I love like the little adventure aspect of it. Do you know what? Actually, I'm gonna put it in like it. The more I think about it, yeah, I like it. I like going on the adventures. Again, not something that I really go out of my way to do, but when I do, I enjoy it. It's a good pack. Rangerville. Again, I like it. I think they did a good job executing like a sort of story-based pack. Honestly, one of my biggest issues is that they have Strangerville and not Strangetown. What is up with that? Where is Strangetown? I miss her. But yeah, I like it. It's a good pack. No complaints. I wouldn't say I need it in my game. But I like it. I enjoy it. Journey to Batu. I'm not interested in Star Wars, is the thing. I have never, like, I think I've seen one Star Wars film. I don't remember any of it. I was just completely uninterested. Not really my vibe. Yeah. I've got nothing else to say about it, really. It's just not my vibe. Maybe for a Star Wars fan you like it. Maybe I need to play about with it more. I haven't actually sat down and played it because I don't know anything about Star Wars. So maybe I just need to sit down and play it at some point to see if I can still enjoy it as someone who isn't a Star Wars fan. But I also feel like it's really random and it stands out against the other packs, but like not in a good way. Like it does feel really odd to have it thrown in there amongst all these other packs. It just feels like it's too out of the way of everything. Alright, get to work. I'd say it's meh, bordering on I hate it. But the reason I'm putting it in meh is because I'm pretty sure it's like the first Sims 4 expansion to release. And it was in like 2014 or something. So I understand it's a little bit old now. It's almost 11 years old. It's definitely over like a decade old, this pack. So like the aliens, for example, could use a refresh. Because now any of the occults or anything that's classed as an occult in game, anything that isn't like as in-depth as like vampires or werewolves or fairies, they seem really, really lackluster in comparison. So I feel like they should do a refresh of it. Realm of Magic. I'm gonna put it in meh, but like the high end of meh. Again, I don't really use it because I feel like it seems better in my head than it actually is when I play with it. I don't know. Like, I like it, but in case you didn't notice me accidentally leaving it out because I forgot that leaving out spellcasters when I was talking about occults. Because I forget about spellcasters, because I feel like out of all the occults in the game, they'd be sort of lowest on my ranking. It's not really my... Like, I like it. I like the build buy. The world is stunning. The, like, builds are interesting, shall we say? Yeah, not really, like... I like magic-related stuff. I like it. I feel like it could it's like almost on the verge of putting it in the like it category. But it's more so that it feels like there's something missing from it, but I don't know what. I don't know. So it's in meh. Dream Home Decorator. I need it in my game. The career I've never actually played with. I've never played with like the like home decorator career. The build buy is so important to me. I love it so much. It kind of reminds me of the IKEA stuff pack for The Sims 2. And I loved that pack. So I love this one as well. I need it in my game, otherwise my living rooms look terrible. It's just good. Like, it has good furniture that all matches. And it just... I like it. I love the furniture. I like it. I need it in my game. I'm gonna be honest, with, like, most of the stuff packs, I'd probably put it in like it. Alright, hold on. I should try and order them, actually. Let's do this. Yes! Hi, Mia. Welcome in. Yes, I love vampires. I love playing as, like, I love having different occults. I like putting different occults in, like, a family together and just seeing what happens. They hold a special place in my heart because they were the only occult that I had for a while. So for, like, years, I just played with vampires a lot. I have not gotten to pets yet, but when I do, I wouldn't say like, hold on, I've got beef with the Sims team, and I will get into that in a second. That would go there. That would go there. Go there. That one. That one. That one. That one. Okay. Oh, wait, this one. And this one. Oh my god, yeah. I like the stuff packs. I'd say I like all of them. Which one is in the delete section? Journey to Batuu. But I don't like Star Wars. So... Alright. The hot tub pack. I'm putting it in delete it simply because they released that pack and then a few years later added hot tubs to the base game. What is the point of creating a pack to add one specific thing and then just making that thing free for everyone? Like, it didn't sit right with me, and I don't think it sat right with a lot of people. I saw a lot of people talking about that. That is the only reason it's in delete it. I like the items, But if they released a pack just to add hot, like that was the main feature of that pack, hot tubs, and they added stuff like new swimming costumes and stuff, because hot tubs were the main feature. Like the image is a hot tub, so to then add a free hot tub later on, like at this point you might as well have just made all those hot tubs free from the beginning. Like, it just, I don't know. I'm also gonna put my first pet stuff down here. Essentially, what the Sims team did is they had a bunch of stuff left over from the pets pack. So they just created a stuff pack with stuff that should have been in cats and dogs. Like, if you go and look at the furniture in my first pet stuff, it is all like especially like the kids kind of furniture. It is all stuff that very, very clearly matches up with the stuff in cats and dogs. To me and to a lot of other people, it is very, very clear that it was all supposed to be in cats and dogs. Like, so, and I mean, that many people complained about it, that they put it as a bundle with cats and dogs. So you basically pay for like the same price as the expansion and get my first pet stuff for free with it, essentially. Like, so that it should have, that all that stuff should have been with cats and dogs. Get together, I like it. I mean, I don't like it as much as some of the other packs. I like the jewelry one more. Get together's fun. I really like the world. I'd say that's like one of my favorite parts of it. I like the create some items. I like the gameplay. I mean, I don't know if I like need it or if it's just because it's been in the game for so long that it's just like, I like it. It's a good pack. I enjoy having it in my game. I'd be sad if it wasn't in my game, but I wouldn't say I like need it to be able to play The Sims. I'd say the same about City Living. Again, a little bit pissed that they added like apartments as the main feature and then just added like a whole other pack so that you could make your own apartments. They also need to make more city-themed worlds, I think. And they also need to not add more Americanized worlds, because there's a lot of them as well. Cats and dogs. I think that cats and dogs and horses, my first pet stuff, should have all been one pack. I like that the horses had a lot of attention to detail put in, and like there was a lot to it. But look at how many packs there are here. And then if you think about The Sims 3 and The Sims 2 and The Sims, I don't know much about the first Sims game, but with The Sims 3 especially, it added like a lot of stuff with pets. Like cats, dogs, horses, and then there were birds, there were lizards. Like, Sims team, The Sims 4 doesn't have lizards. There were so many more pets they could have added, and like if they were gonna release like other pets now, then that would be like a 4th pack just to add all the same stuff as one Sims 3 pack. And while it is more in depth and there are extra features, I like it. I don't like how you can't like play as the pets like you could in The Sims 3. Because I want to be able to see what like my pet's mood is, like what their moodlets are. I want to be able to control them. Like I want to have that option there. And I don't like that there isn't that option there. Seasons, I need it. I feel like the game is kind of dull without seasons. Like, having it be the exact same, like, weather and stuff. Like, having an eternal summer in The Sims gets so boring. Having seasons adds just the right amount of variation. And it adds that, like, a little bit more realism. Because I like a little bit of realism when I'm playing The Sims. Obviously not too much since I love all the occults, but it adds a little bit of variation so it doesn't feel like my Sims are trapped in eternal sun and summer and all that. Hold on, let me just check my Discord because I have received some pings. Okay. I was mainly just checking. I'm not getting pings for like the Raid Train. Oh, get famous. I like it. I'd say I like it this much. It really depends. If I'm in the mood for it, I really love playing with it. Generally, though, I don't really play about with it too much. I like the world. I like that they added a 64x64 lot. That makes me very happy. I like the fame system. I think they did a good job with it. I just don't often use the fame system. I think if I used it more, I might have put it in Need It, but it's good. I enjoy it. I really liked it when it came out. I liked the like video station and stuff. And I think like there's certain mods that like work really, really well with it. Island Living, I believe this one is. I'm gonna put it in Meh for multiple reasons. Well, it's mainly just one reason, actually. The biggest thing is, don't get me wrong, the world is absolutely stunning. There's a lot of features that I really like, but it is all so lackluster. Like, the mermaids. Why are they so, like... Why is there not been as much effort put into them as with other occults? Especially when you compare them to vampires and werewolves and spellcasters and fairies. They all have like the skill tree thing. They have a perk system. And they have like powers and things like that, and you can like buy perks to like you know what I mean? Like, there's so much to the other occults. So, it's a little bit sad that they didn't do the same for mermaids. I really like the mermaids, but to be able to bring them up to the same level as the other occults, you have to get a mod. And don't get me wrong, the mod there's a big mod for them that is really good, but it's not really my cup of tea. It could be better. I think if they'd have like put a little bit more attention to detail for certain aspects, I think I would have put it quite a bit higher up in this ranking. I really like the mermaids as well. They're really cool. There's just not enough to them. And it makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. Let me just check something real quick. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Sorry, I just had to sing a little tune. I just had to sing a little tune. Alright. University. I need it. I need it. As much as I love the gameplay, I like the world. I feel like it's more the like create sim and build by that I need it for. They just did a really good job overall with the pack. Sometimes I do get a little bit bored with the university, but that's more to do with like my attention span and me needing to like just running out of patience. I like the way they did it. I like that you get to choose like whether your sim like lives at home or if they move into campus or they just go move off into their own place. I really like it. I think it's really well made, and I enjoy it. I like having it in my game. I feel like I would miss it quite a bit if it wasn't in game. Not as much as other packs. Actually, I want to move vampires. I want to move vampires down a bit. I know. Yeah, I really like it. Oh fuck! I can't remember the names of packs. What the fuck you called? Eco living, eco lifestyle, whatever the fuck it's called. I like it. I do. I like it. I wouldn't say I need it in my game, but I like it. I like the casts. I like the build buy. I like the gameplay. I like the world. But it's not something that I'm like constantly using. Like, especially like with the gameplay, with like the neighborhood action plans and things like that. Like, I don't really use them. So, it's good, but I don't need it in my game. I'm going to ignore all the kit packs because I'm going to be honest, I know very little about the kit packs because they just all like blend into one for me. I think if I had to sit there and like go through them one by one, there are very few where I could be like, okay, yes, I know exactly where I would rank this one. And this one, I don't know, I don't remember. The wedding pack, I like it. I feel like there's still a few bugs with it. And it's just a nightmare trying to get Sims to like cooperate with what you're doing. Which is why I put it here. But I feel like if it worked completely, I would put it in need it because I do really, really like the gameplay. Not as big a fan of some of the Creator Sim stuff. Because I feel like some of the like outfits that came with it, like some of the wedding dresses, look kind of odd. Maybe that's just because they look odd on the Sims that I have like made. But alright, werewolves, need it, need it, need it. I love the werewolves. I feel like a lot of people aren't really a fan of like the design of them. I like them. They look silly and I enjoy that. They're really well done. I play with them more than vampires. I like them. I like werewolves. I don't want to say anything else. The world, the gameplay, the Creator Sim, the build and buy. I already like it. The only downside to some of the Creator Sim and some of the build and buy is that it's very specifically like broken shit, which doesn't really fit well with a lot of the like places that I build. But it works really well with others, and I like that they have that like little bit of variation because everything else in the game is very like clean and new. Yeah, I like it. High school years. I really like it. If I'm in the mood to play, like with sending my Sims to high school and going with them, then it's really, really good. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood though. Like, and I will say, as much as I like the majority of the world and the builds, the high school itself, I cannot use. I have to replace it with one from the gallery. Because it's just so obnoxiously big that it takes your sim forever to get around. Like, it's just big and empty, and it takes forever to get there, so by the time, like, your sims are constantly late to class, which means they're constantly getting in trouble, and it just takes away from the gameplay of it, so I always replace it. But other than that, I really like it. I'd say... Oh god, I can't grow together or something like that. Yeah, that's a staple as well. Again, really like it. A bit pissed that they put the all the changing tables in the pack and didn't put any in base game. I think that's kind of dumb. But other than that, I have no issues with the pack. I really enjoy it. I really like the milestones. I feel like they add quite a bit. Yeah. And then I'm just going to speed through the last 5. Horses, I like them. I'm actually going to put the horses in meh. Simply because it's a nightmare trying to, like, ride them around. If I let, like, in the, neighborhood control thing, if I let other Sims in, like, other households adopt horses, they will just fill their household with horses. Mate, you live in the suburbs. What are you doing? Or they live in, like, an apartment in a city and they've got 7 horses. It doesn't make any sense. And also a whole expansion pack just to add horses. You have very different tastes. Fair enough, to each their own. I like them. I think I'd like them more if The Sims 4 was open world. Because I loved the horses in The Sims 3. Because one of my favourite things to do was to send my sim off around town on their horse. And I feel like if you're in certain worlds, there is, like, no room for the horses to run around compared to others. And a lot of it is, like, very Americanized, like, suburb or, like, stuff like that. It just doesn't fit. I do really like them. I think they did a really good job with them. I never use them because it just doesn't fit. They just end up sat there in a stable. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's more a problem with The Sims 4 as a game. Like, it's like base game aspects that make me not enjoy certain added features. Because they don't have open world in the base game, which I feel like takes away from the horses a little bit for me personally. I do think they did a really, really good job. The horses are really fucking cute. But I just don't play with them. Like, ever. For rent, I'd say I need it. I really, really enjoy playing with it. I really like the world. I haven't explored the world too much. But I feel like... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move it. Sorry, I'm gonna move it to here. I wouldn't say I need it more that I think about it. Yes, the laundry pack I like. However, when you have, like, a household of 7 Sims and the laundry's just piling up and it just gets too much. It gets to be too much sometimes. Like, if it crosses over into being irritating, I'll just turn it off in the gameplay settings. Like, that's my only issue. That's my issue with it. Other than that, though, I do really like it. I do have all the packs. I'm out of the stuff packs, I'd probably say the jewelry one's my favorite because I just really like making jewelry. I just like it. All the, like, kitchen ones. I like having more options for food. Oh god, there's an ad break. Oh, I forgot the name of it. I can never remember the name of the packs. I really like it. Love Struck, that's what it's called, right? Do you know what? I love the Love Struck pack. I love the creator sim. I love the build and buy. I love the gameplay. The only issue I have with it is the romance satisfaction thing. I use mods to turn that shit off because it bugs me. It pisses me off so much that I have to, like... Yeah. Is that what it's called? Wait, I have to check now. Hold on. Oh my god, it's really good. They added the heart bed. They added the vibromatic heart bed. I can't believe it took them so long to add it, because it's been in every other game. It's really good. I'd recommend having a look at it. It's very romance themed, and it works. The outfits are really good as well. The costume chest is fucking hilarious. I love the fact that it added an eggplant costume. A lot of these are kind of... Yeah, a lot of them I can't remember the names of. the the kit packs have all blurred into one. So I don't actually remember what goes in which one. Which is why I'm not ranking any of them. Life or Death. I'd say I need it. I really, really like it. The town, the clothes, like all the casts, the build buy, the gameplay. I don't think there's an aspect of Life or Death that I've not enjoyed. I feel like I'd really notice the difference if it wasn't in my game. I'd say the same with the business pack. And then obviously the fairy pack would go in need it as well, because I'm already obsessed. I'm already obsessed. I could probably rank these, but there's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 3. 42, 40, like 46 stuff packs. No. Nuh-uh. I can't sit here and rank them all. I simply do not remember. Yeah, that is... I need my snipper tool. Hold on. Get a little screenshot of that. There we go. I'll put that in my screenshots. Yeah, so there it is. Let's see what else there is. Oh god, I can't do that. There's 492 of the fuckers. I can't be ranking all the Animal Crossing. I can't do the Date Everything one either because I've not finished playing it. Ooh. There's a supernatural one. I'm just finding this for, I think I did one the other day, actually, like a few weeks ago. I really like supernatural. I'm gonna save this for when the raid train arrives. Because it is special interest related, and I'm saving that for later. But I'm here. Whoa! Whoa! Jump scare! I'm so sad that I had to turn my throwing thing off. Things get thrown at me when raiders arrive. And it's really funny. But I simply do not have the RAM. Or do I? No, I don't. Alright. What was I gonna do? I forgot. We've got 25 minutes. No, we've got 10 minutes. Before the raid train arrives. So, I'm stretching. Oh my god, every single joint in my arms was like so against that. Holy shit, I'm in so much pain. I'm just trying to like move my shoulders a bit. Oh, fucking hell. Because the thing is, I can't just sit there and not move at all. Because I'll still be in pain. This is what happens when I go for a day out. Like, was it worth it? Yes. Am I still suffering? Yes. Is my window still broken? Yes. I hate looking at it. It's pissing me off. It doesn't help that, like, my monitor is directly in front of me. Oh, I was like, what the fuck was going on with my model then? I was blocking my phone camera. But, like, just behind, like, the left side of my monitor is where the window is. And I can just see it constantly out the corner of my eye. And it's so fucking frustrating. Hold on. Let me make myself a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller so when I jump up, when I whoop, my ears don't get lopped off. I have got so much to do. The thing is about taking a rest day from doing the stuff I need to get done is that while I'm resting, I'm also sat here thinking about all the stuff I need to get done. So it's not very restful. Right, where is my PowerPoint? Ba, 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 ba. Let's get this all prepared. Ba, 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 ba. PowerPoint isn't finished, so I can't show it off. But I'm gonna use it as a talking prompt. One of the slides just says autism. Bang, 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 bang. I'd stretch again. Oh my god, my bones! My bones and my joints and my muscles and my bones. Oh, my right arm, like all my joints, especially my elbow and my wrist, are very clicky today. They're crunchy. I would say. I got some crunchy action going on in my wrist and my elbow. I need to stop. I need to chill the fuck out. Why am I lagging? I'm so hyped to be part of this raid train. I'm preparing. Hold on. Raid train. Okay, let me just get a couple more things set up for when the train arrives. And I was supposed to do it all earlier, and then I forgot. Where is it? Hold on, I'm gonna hiccup. Nope, never mind. Apparently I'm not. Oh, nope, there it is. Alright. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Oh, I forgot there was a checklist. Oh no. Oh no. Dun, 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 dun. I've actually got so much to yap about. I'm probably just gonna sit here and yap about Supernatural for 2 hours. Which, like, special interest, you know? My hair is so knotted. I was gonna wash my hair before stream, but I left it an awkward amount of time. And, like, I have, like, over my head, like, headphones. So I would have had to put them over my wet hair, and that would not have been fun. I really did not want to do that. Wham, wham, wham. I'm also, like, so deep into planning for the subathon that I'm doing. Oh, my mouse feels with what the fuck did I get on my mouse? There we go. I can't stand if my mouse has like a weird texture to it. Oh, I really want to play House Flipper. I might have to play House Flipper after stream. I kind of want to play it on stream, but I can't do gaming at the moment. I also decided to buy the worst possible thing on there. My first time playing in like a year. And I bought a fucking office building with like 14 offices. And I was like, yeah, this is a good idea. This is gonna be fun. So I haven't even started it yet, which is awesome. Let's do more. I've like forgotten how to stream. I took like a 5-day break, and already it's just gone. It's just gone. I think as well because I've been thrown off by like not being able to play games. It's like my entire usual schedule. Yeah, that made sense. It's all been thrown off. So it's not great. It's not great. It has really, really thrown me off. And when that happens, my brain just goes it doesn't work. Oh, my lip print came out. The ADHD is ADHDing today. It really truly is. Hold on, I'm gonna get my little message thing set up. Where's my fucking notepad? Actually, no. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm also, because I'm expecting a raid, I can like actually prepare for what I'm gonna say when the raiders arrive. Because my biggest issue is that I get a raid and I panic and I have like a pre-prepared thing to say. And it just doesn't end up happening. I'm also gonna prepare a shout out. There we go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm just scared that they're gonna show up and an ad's gonna hit and I'm gonna have to be like, sorry guys, there's an advertisement. No, we should be good. We had one like 10 minutes ago, maybe. Sorry, I am just checking Discord again. I hate that I'm doing this, but I'm like stressed. I need to chill out. Down. Bam. Yeah, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna yap about being disabled. Because the thing is, I'm very open about it. Like, I talk about it all the time. Because, funnily enough, it affects a big part of my day-to-day life. So, I'm excited to talk about it because I feel like I've never spent so much time dedicated to just talking about, like, disability-related things. But I feel like this is a good time to do it. They want to talk about it, but like a lot of the time it's just not the right timing. Like if I'm playing a game, I don't want to be sat playing Dragon Age and spending the whole time talking about like something completely unrelated. Like if it comes up, I talk about it. But if it doesn't, I feel so awkward to like wedge it into the conversation and like wedge it into what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm so happy to be part of this raid train, though. I'm so excited. I've never been part of a raid train before. I'm so happy. I'm just sad that I couldn't, like, follow along for longer. and like maybe grab another slot, but I'm busy for like the second half of this raid train. So today was the only day I could grab a slot at the time I usually stream. Bam, 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 bam. I know they're coming soon. I know it's happening. I'm literally any minute now. I'm scared. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for... Hold on, hold on. Wait. They're not even going to be ready. They're not even going to be ready. They're not even going to be ready. Hi! Hello! Welcome in! Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Hi, Lana. How was your stream? Everything lagged for a moment. That was great. That was brilliant. You get your little shout out there. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, my name is Rune. I'm gonna back up actually. Sorry, I got a little bit close though. Sorry, I got a little bit close to you all. I'm gonna back up. That's rude of me. Hi, welcome in. I'm good. I'm in a little bit of pain today, but that's okay. Yes, welcome in. I am Rune Seraphim. You can call me Rune or Seraphim. People also call me that. I am autistic as fuck, and I have no brain cells today. Apologies. My brain's a little bit fried because of like a combination of hot weather and like just being busy at the moment. But welcome in, Raiders. It's a yapping stream. I prepared a PowerPoint and then I got distracted, ran out of spoons, and never finished it. But today I'm going to be doing some yapping. I'm going to be talking about some stuff and some things. So. Sorry, I keep forgetting how to be a human being. I apologize. I was out like all day yesterday, and anyone who is like, yeah, exactly. Can I just have like a singular spoon, just an extra one, just to keep ready for when I need to like finish things. Well, my reason for lack of spoons today, I went out yesterday. Thank you, Starry Bunny, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. So like yesterday I was out all day and it was like really hot, and then I got home and the heat was so bad yesterday that my window broke while I was out, so I had to deal with that. So any leftover spoons that I had to be used today were already gone. They were just not here. So I was going to finish my PowerPoint today, but that combined with being in pain from being out walking and carrying stuff yesterday. So there's no PowerPoint, and I'm really sad about it because I was so hyped for my PowerPoint. That's fine. I can use it for talking points. So it's basically just going to yap about autism. Because I like yapping about autism. I could also yap a little bit about my joint problems. Oh, my voice cracked a little bit. I like talking about this stuff. I was literally just saying before all you lovely raiders arrived. I like talking about this stuff, and I like sort of talking about how it affects me, because I feel like it's important to talk about both the positive and the negative sides of like autism and being autistic and shit like that. But it's hard to like find the right timing to talk about certain things, because I often get to talk about my little hyperfixation on peach flavored sparkling water and other various peach flavored beverages. But I don't get to talk about like a lot of other things because they don't really seem relevant. Like if because I play a lot of games here. But if I start randomly talking about like my sensory issues, then it's like completely unrelated to what I'm doing. Sometimes it feels a bit awkward. But I am the CEO of awkward, so sometimes I just power through and do it anyway. Thank you, Autumn, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Yeah, I had like half a PowerPoint prepared about my special interests. And then I didn't finish. I did like half of the second section and then never started the third because I ran out of time. And I yapped a little bit too much about the second section. So I'm just gonna launch into my PowerPoint. I don't know if my subtitles thingy is working. I will hydrate. Where's my water? I am hydrating. Here we go. I will say, I get like pretty bad sensory issues with water, which I feel like I didn't notice sensory issues until literally a couple of years ago. Because if I drink like still water, it makes me feel nauseous. So I can only drink sparkling water, and I felt so weird about it for so long. But now that I'm like, okay, I understand now why I can't drink still water, and I can find a way to drink water and not feel horrifically nauseous afterwards. Anyway, my PowerPoint. Okay. So I just went to like a little bit about what autism is. Like, because it is defined. Let me get my glasses on. It is defined as being a neurodevelopmental condition of variable severity with lifelong effects that could be recognized. Sorry, I hiccuped. From early childhood, chiefly characterized by difficulties with social interaction and communication, and by restricted or restricted by me not being able to talk. I can't talk good, sorry. Yeah, basically, my brain just works differently to, like, neurotypical people's, and that's okay. Because I think one of the biggest things is letting people know my brain isn't wrong, it's just different, and that's okay. Sometimes it helps me, sometimes it hinders me. But it's the same way with neurotypical brains. Sometimes neurotypical people's brains, or like holistic people's brains, help them or hinder them. So there's nothing wrong with it, you know? And I feel like some people out there don't get that. I feel like there are quite a few people out in the world, cough cough, autism speaks, cough cough, who think it's something that needs to be like fixed. No. I just need to have certain accommodations to be able to do things that other people can do. And that's okay. That's fine. The issue is more about how other people react to people needing accommodations. So, like, I made a list of things that I personally have difficulties with. Because a lot of people, when they say autism is a spectrum, I feel like they view it as like a linear spectrum. So from like A to B and then in between. But it's not. I'd say, I saw someone like point this out and I agree. It's more like a color wheel. It's a big spectrum. And like not everyone will have the exact same like autistic traits. And that's okay. We can all be different and we can all be like, it can all be fine. Like, for me personally, I have some difficulty with, like, socializing and communicating. Like, I get more easily exhausted if I'm going out and, like, seeing people and hanging out with people. And, like, I have, like, a few communication barriers. Like, even with my own family, people who I've known for my entire life, or their entire life, still can't communicate very well with them. Simply because I'm autistic and they don't understand my way of communication, and they are holistic and I don't understand their way of communicating. And like reading social cues, sometimes I will completely like misread something or miss something like discreet. So like even my best friends sometimes have to be like, Rune, that was a joke. But at the same time, I have difficulty like doing the social cues. So sometimes my friends will be like, Rune, that was a joke. And I'll be like, I know, I was getting in on the joke. Like I was playing along. Or I was also joking. It's because I can't like use my like tone correctly. Or like my facial expressions. So it's just difficulty all around with that. Sometimes it's worse than others. I've gotten better at small talk. That just took a little bit of practice and getting over some like anxiety about stuff. Eye contact though, I can't do it. I can't, like, especially with strangers, I'm looking everywhere but their faces. The thing is as well, so one of the things with autism is that some of us take things, like some autistic people like me take certain things really literally. So I thought that when people described like eye contact as being painful, I thought they meant like their eyes would physically hurt. So I was like, I don't find eye contact painful because my eyes aren't like burning or something. It's not what they meant. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, and I think that's why it's not really explained. Like it hurts, but like in an emotional way. I take like D4 psychic damage every time I make prolonged eye contact with strangers. Like eye contact's just not fun. I can only do eye contact if it's for a bit. That is genuinely the only time I can do prolonged eye contact. Yes, yeah, but the thing is, first of all, I thank you for popping in, I appreciate it. But yeah, that's what people mean though. That's what people mean though when they say it hurts. Thank you for the follow, the real rascally grandpa, I appreciate it. And it's nice to meet you too. Yeah, like, when they say it hurts, they don't mean... I genuinely thought that people meant their eyes just started hurting, like, physically. But they don't mean that, and I think this is the problem with wording it like that. Because if we're taking stuff really literally, it comes across that way. Yeah, like, I feel like, as well, I have like a couple of like D&D related things that like can sum up things really well, because obviously like a lot of disabled people use spoons as a term for like how much energy they have. I saw someone use spell slots and cantrips to explain it, and that was so helpful. It's like spell slots. So there are higher level spell slots for higher level spells. You can use the higher level slots to do like lower level spells, but you can't do the lower level slots to do higher level spells. If you just translate that into like different things that you need to get done, it's like if you had a bunch of chores and some of them take more energy than others, you can very easily translate it into the spell slots analogy. And I feel like it helps differentiate a little bit more, like, what you have the energy for. Because, like, I could say I have, like, a small amount of spoons, but I feel like that doesn't really sum up the specific... Like, I feel like it's not very specific. Welcome in. I like the spoons analogy. I do use it a lot, but I also really like the spell slots one. And the cantrips thing is just like stuff you can do, like tasks you are always able to do. Which for me is not many, because I have executive dysfunction, which is also on my list. One of the things with like... Yeah, I feel like with spoons, it's really good. Like, I really like the analogy, but it's vague. Like, I can't put a number to the spoons because I can't, like, how many spoons is a good amount of spoons? Like, what a task takes how many spoons? Like, it just ends up, I end up, like, tying my brain in knots trying to, like, put things in that analogy if I'm trying to be, like, specific. If you're being more general, I feel like the spoons is better because you can be like, oh, I'm like low on spoons today, or oh, I've got plenty of spoons today. But I feel like if you try to like narrow it down more, it gets really difficult. Yeah, I have executive dysfunction and it is a nightmare. I live on my own now, so like certain things are easier for me because I have my own space, and I don't have to like work around my family to do stuff. But that also means that a lot of stuff that I didn't have to do before, I now have to do. But I am very fortunate to have a support worker. So basically 3 times a week, it's like 5 hours total every week. Someone comes to my flat and helps me with things that I otherwise struggle with. And I don't think I'd be able to like live alone and function at all without that help. Because it can just be like little things, like things that would be small to them, like doing my dishes. To them, it's a small task. For me, that could be a huge task that day. But if I don't have dishes, like if I don't have clean dishes, I can't cook, like I can't make food because I have nothing to eat them off. Thank you, Princess Razor. Is it? Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Yeah, it is so helpful and it makes such a huge difference for me. Because this is the thing, like while some tasks are like climbing a mountain for me, for other people it's like walking up a small hill. So if I can get the help where I need it, yes, exactly. So like there are some days where doing the dishes is a simple task for me. But on the days where it's super difficult, having help can make the difference. Like hold on, let me get my words together. Okay. One thing that I struggle with is if I need to do one task to be able to do another task, and I can't do the first task, it throws me off completely and it makes it more difficult for me to do other tasks. So sometimes I run out of dishes. I've used them all up. I don't have the energy to like clean them, so I won't eat because I have no clean dishes to eat off. But then when I don't eat, I don't have as much energy. So then I can't actually work up to doing my dishes because I don't have the physical energy to do it. And I end up like tying myself up in knots and just like it just ends up being like a whole thing for me. So having someone there to like help, yeah, it's a vicious cycle. So having someone there who just like does tasks for me, like that are huge for me but smaller for them, makes a huge difference in like my quality of life essentially. Because right now I am not sat with dishes piled high in my kitchen. There is a singular plate that needs washing. Yeah, I think that's the thing as well. When it comes to the more negative aspects of disabilities, there are certain ones that like with autism, I feel like the negative aspects that are shown, and I'm using like air quotes here when I say this, because the negative aspects is like a subjective thing, I'd say. But people say like that when people talk about the negative sides of autism, it's always the people who are like completely nonverbal and like cannot function on their own at all, like cannot be independent, and like those who really struggle with certain traits that make their life quite difficult. And I feel like that's presented a lot, and it's like if you try to share things, like if you try to talk about things like executive dysfunction, it's more brushed to the side and it's more seen as just being like lazy, which is something I really struggled with for a while. Yes, I had my own, like one of my family members say behind my back that they don't actually think I'm autistic. Like, I've had other family members to my face tell me that I'm not like disabled, I'm just lazy. And that is why talking about this stuff is so important, because if someone else is in that situation, what would have been really helpful for me, and I think kind of what was helpful for me because I saw a little bit about it, is having people go, you are not lazy. This is what this is. This is executive dysfunction and you are not alone in this. It's so important to talk about. I like talking about it because I know that there is someone out there who will be like, wait, That's what that is. Because it's not really like an often talked about thing. It's one of those things that is brushed to the side. It's like the like when people talk about mental health and they judge people for not being able to like brush their teeth for a couple days. Thank you, Chi Chi, for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate it. Like when people with depression talk about, oh, I haven't been able to shower for a week. Because I've been so depressed, and people just like dogpile on them. People need to know that it's okay. It's okay if you like are really struggling with certain things like that. Because the thing is, they're not doing it because they don't care about like their personal hygiene or because they're being lazy. They're depressed. And it's the same with executive dysfunction. I could go like, there have genuinely been times where I've gone a month plus without showering because I was like right at the peak of autistic burnout, and my executive dysfunction was so bad. It was a choice between going downstairs to grab something to eat and showering, and I'd only eat like one meal a day at the time, so obviously eating was more essential. So yes, exactly. Like, the thing, I get like so irate about it when I see people online judging, because unless you are in that situation, I understand that it can be a little bit difficult to understand why someone would like not do like basic hygiene stuff. But that doesn't mean you can be an asshole about it. Thank you, Pandoric Prince, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. What about Jonas? Yes, and it can lead to problems like that. But the thing is, because the part of the problem is that you can't reach out to people for help, because the amount of times that people will react with disgust because they've got this like really like specific notion of like, you need to do this or you are this. It just makes things so difficult. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's one of the biggest challenges that I have had when it comes to asking for help. Because I have like other issues with being judged for other things, which I'm not going to get into. But before I was diagnosed with autism, and I got diagnosed when I was 18, I was just kind of like pushed to the side before then. I was just lazy. I was just like, I was quite like well behaved, and I was quiet, and I kept to myself, and I was smart. So because like, especially for like the first, like all through primary school and like the beginning of high school, I was getting good grades, and I didn't like act out and cause problems. So like at school, I was brushed under the rug. At home, when I did certain things, and like when certain autistic traits sort of came to light, I was judged because people had like a preconceived thing of, if someone does this, they are this. And it made it really difficult for me to like reach out for help. And it even happened like after I got my diagnosis, I still had to deal with that. So when I got my first support worker, I still couldn't ask her for help for like 6 months. If I needed help like tidying my room at the time, I could not ask her for help because my room was a mess, and I got it so ingrained in my head that my room being that messy meant that I was lazy and all this other stuff. Diagnosis. Yeah, I feel like that's a problem as well. Like, obviously I can't like speak for stuff going on in the US because I'm not from there, so I can't like talk too much on like the specifics of that process. Because like delaying it does seem to be, it's like both smart but also like really not great, because I know the difference that a diagnosis can make. I did have like the downside of, I got diagnosed in 2020 when everything was still shut down. So I got diagnosed, and then just like that was it. There was nothing afterwards. Yeah. People will see you as a certain way. But my youngest sister, she has a lot of the traits that I have. And sometimes she will do something, and I'll be like, holy shit, because at her age, I was doing the exact same thing. And I'm so glad that I am like in the position I am now because she has someone in her corner. She has someone that she can go to who can relate to her and will tell her, hey, this isn't like this, you aren't this because of this. This is because of something else, and you are doing your best. Like, she unfortunately can't get a diagnosis either, but that's a separate thing. That's more to do with like there not being services at the moment because it's a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, I tried to create an environment because all my family is neurodivergent. Like, everyone's either ADHD or autistic or ADHD. So like, and I was the first to get diagnosed. So I've been the one helping my family sort of come to terms with like getting the diagnosis and like helping them to figure it out and just doing what I can to support them. But it stings a little bit that I didn't get the same support from them because they just don't understand me. But like, I'm in a position where I can like advocate for myself. So if my family is making an assumption based on like me doing a certain thing or not doing a certain thing, I'm fortunate enough that I just be like, nope, this is because of this. And I feel like a lot of people just don't have some of the privilege that I have when it comes to this stuff. And I try to use my platform to like be as kind as I possibly can. And like, yeah, oh my god. Wait, hold on, sorry. Oh, thank you. The thing is, even though I didn't have support like for a while, I have some really, really awesome friends who have been very supportive. And that's made all the difference to me. I'm happy with like, sorry, I made a weird noise then. I'm happy even though I didn't get that support because I know myself better like than I used to, and I know what I need, and I'm able to advocate for myself. Yeah, there was a lot in my childhood, but because I was doing well in school and wasn't like having meltdowns in public every day, it was brushed to the side. And like, it sucks because there was so much support that I needed, especially in school. So I dropped out of school because I just could not handle it anymore. But it's one of those, I've kind of come to terms with that. Because like, as much as it sucks, I figured it out, and I'm in a place where I can help other people. Friends online that helped. Yeah, I don't really have IRL friends. Like, I have my sister, because she's like 2 years younger than me, and she understands me better than a lot of people do. Like, I'd say she's one of 3 people that understand me the best, and are like my closest friends. I'm fortunate to have her, but like, my other friends live in other parts of Europe, so I don't really have like an IRL community. But I understand, like, having online friends who have been what you've been through and like have the same like disabilities or conditions or whatever else as you can be so helpful. And even if they don't, just having them can be so helpful, because like, I also have my joint problems, and I started using a walking stick earlier this year, and I had this like weird shame about it, and I had all these weird hang-ups, and I'd like convinced myself that I didn't actually need it, and I just got really weird about it. And my friend called me out on my crap, which is very helpful, because now when I go out and I'm struggling to walk, instead of just like limping everywhere, I actually use a mobility aid that helps me, and I wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for one of my friends. So having someone there to like talk you through something can be so helpful. And just having people like share their experiences of stuff can be really helpful as well. Sorry, I'm gonna hydrate 'cause my throat is doing funky things. I forgot about my list. Hold on. Oh, my sensory issues as well. Holy shit. So, when it comes to like sensory issues, oh, sorry, I can't like talk. I'm gonna read chat messages and then I'll go to talk about sensory issues. Guys, you need to go with pals and your friends. Do you just treat stuff like you already have a diagnosis? Yes, exactly. Unless like you have been advised by a medical professional to not do something because it will have more of a negative impact, like, do the thing. Because the only thing, like, I used to use like knee braces because it helped, but I was told by a musculoskeletal specialist to not use them, and that's the only reason I don't use them anymore. Because it would have done more harm than good. Yeah, I feel I love that I get to like talk about this. I talk about it like my autism, and just mainly autism, but also like ADHD and like my joint problem related stuff quite often. But it's more just like little bits here and there when it comes up naturally, or like if I'm telling a story and it's related, or if I'm talking a million miles per hour and I get really distracted and move, like jump topics, not saying anything. Because that's the thing as well, is like, I like doing the sit down and having a big talk about it, but it's also important to just like throw it in when it fits and like talk about it. It's normal. This all affects like my daily life, like every single hour of every single day. So it's gonna come up often, and I've not got any like shame with talking about the negative aspects as well. Like, I'm fully it took me a while to get over it, but like I feel like I need to talk about some of it, because talking about like the hygiene thing as well. I hate brushing my teeth because of like the sensory thing of it. I hate it. I really struggle with it. And people will think it's gross, but it's something that I'm trying to work on for hygiene reasons and to keep my teeth healthy. But that doesn't take away the fact that I still struggle. It's important to talk about it. Because I have sensory issues. I have some like... yeah, that is smart. But I have like a specific way I need to do it. And that is the only reason I haven't tried it. For me, one of the biggest things is I love mint toothpaste. My mouth feels cleaner. It always feels nicer to use mint toothpaste. But, like, especially before I go to bed, I love going to bed with my mouth tasting of mint. But I hate the fact that it lingers for so long. So I have to like spend for 3 hours after I brush my teeth, I cannot eat or drink anything, just for the slight chance that it's gonna make my mouth feel or taste weird. Because I struggle with food anyway, because I have really, really bad sensory issues when it comes to food. To the point where I have ARFID, which, if you don't know, ARFID is an eating disorder. It is avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. Like, for me, my sensory issues are so bad that I have a very limited diet, and I tend to not really go out to places to eat. Like, I avoid social situations where eating is involved, unless it is guaranteed that there is something there that is in my little box of things that I can eat. It's a nightmare. It's also difficult to be healthy with this. I can't eat fruit or vegetables because the textures are so all over the place. Like, you can bite into... Like, apples aren't too bad. I feel like apples are pretty consistent. But, like, with other fruit, there'll be slight variations in the texture and the taste. And, like, I need the consistency. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. I have a cat and cat allergies. So good. Yeah, yeah. And it's like, I have had safe foods before. I used to get these, like, these sausage rolls, and they were, like, single packaged, which wasn't great. But my mum used to get them really cheap where she worked, and they were safe food. And I could literally just grab one out the fridge and eat it. And so I didn't have to, like, cook. And it was, like, the perfect safe food for me. And one day I bit into it, and there was, like, a weird, like, hard bit in it. And I have not eaten them since. Let's see. Oh, no! Oh, this not being able to eat safe foods anymore is awful. I'm glad that you got your diagnosis, so now you don't have to, like, wonder, and you can, like, properly adapt and such. Thank you, Frolics and Grave, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Yeah, but I'm very sad that you can't eat safe foods anymore. I feel your pain with that. I don't have, like, many, like, allergies, and I don't have anything like celiac. It is specifically sensory issues for me that have stopped me from eating, like, everything. But, like, one wrong bite and it puts me off of food forever. And it's so frustrating. Because I'll be looking and someone will be having, like, a fruit salad. And at first glance, I'm like, oh my god, that looks so good. Then the more I look at it, the more my brain just, like, picks at it. And, like, picks it down to, like, I can't eat this. I can't eat this. I can't eat that. I can't eat any of it. It's frustrating. Cycle safe foods. Yes! That is another one as well. Like, there are certain foods where it's like, I can always eat it. I can, like, fixate on it, but still eat it when I'm not fixated. And then there's other ones where I fixate on it, and then I'm like, I can't do this. I need a break from this food. My foods don't... Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes when you bite into something, it's not the texture you're expecting as well. Okay. The worst, for me, the worst thing that I can, like, bite into in a food is, like, a piece of onion. Why are they both slimy and crunchy? Those are not textures that should combine. Slimy and crunchy should not be the texture of just one singular thing. Do I like the taste of onion? Yes. But, like, if I don't really cook from scratch, but if I did and I had to include onions, I would literally cut them into big pieces so I could take them out, because biting into something and then getting that, like, unexpected thingy. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I like onion rings, but I specifically only like the ones that are mush rather than, like, a singular piece of onion in them. I can't do it. I can't do the texture of onions. It's weird, I really like the smell of them, and I like onion rings as in, like, the crisps. But, I've had, like, pasta before, and I used to take, like, 40 minutes to eat a plate of pasta, because I'd have to pick out every little bit of onion. Okay, I have got, like, very specific safe foods. There is this specific brand of these specific, like, in a specific flavor of noodles. So it's like a noodle in, like, a pot, and the brand is Super Noodles, and it's the chicken ones. Because the problem with noodles like that, they're so easy for me to make. Like, because they don't take much, like, and it's not as, like, a lot of it is just waiting, so it's not, like, much energy. But they all have, like, vegetables in them. But these specific ones, the vegetables are all on top, so I can take them out. And it just makes my life so much easier. It's like, yeah, I have to spend the time picking out a bunch of peas and sweet corn, but they are all on top, so I can just eat noodles and just all have, like, one texture. And it's really great. And, like, obviously, like, the stereotypical, I fit into certain stereotypes, like with the chicken nuggets and stuff like that, but chicken nuggets don't vary. It depends on, it entirely depends on how you cook them, but I cook them the same way and for the same amount of time every time. So they are always the same. And like pizza as well. There's not much variation with that. There's a lot of tinned foods that I like. Sausage rolls. Crisps. Oh my god, I love crisps. Crisps are like my go-to for if I need like for like sensory seeking. Because crunchy foods, oh, I love a good crunch. And like there are these specific crisps and they taste good and they're like the perfect crunch. My mouth is watering just thinking about them. Love kettle chips. I think I've had them. I think they're nice. I like Frisps. And apparently they're a niche pick, according to someone I spoke to on Bumble one time. They're so good. They're really, really good. Because they have the perfect amount of flavoring. Because it's like the ready salted, salt and vinegar, and cheese and onion. And like the salty ones, like the ready salted are plain, but not like completely flavorless. The salt and vinegar are flavorful without like being too salty. And then the cheese and onion just have the perfect amount of flavoring on. And they're like the ridged ones. And they're perfect. They're perfect. If I had like a food soulmate, it would be Frisps. They are so good. I need to start buying them in bulk. Because they are like, if I am having a day where it's like, I cannot eat anything because nothing is the right food, I know that Frisps have got my back. Because there are certain foods that can like override the I can't eat anything right now thingy. And Frisps are one of them. And like, it's not the healthiest to eat crisps instead of a meal. But my thing is, and I stand by this, if you are struggling, eating something is better than nothing. If you are having a bad day and there is no like meal food that is good for you right now that you can like eat, having a snack, even if it's an unhealthy one, is okay. And I feel like that's important to say as well. It's okay to eat something unhealthy if it means you're eating. Unless it is gonna like harm you in some way because of like an allergy or an intolerance or something, and it's gonna provide like a lot of pain or discomfort. I mean, even then, you do you. I'm not gonna sit here and I know what lactose intolerant people are like. I know that. But like, if that's what you need at that moment, go for it. If you can't like cook a meal, but you have a chocolate cake and you really want to just, the only food that sounds good to you right now is a massive chocolate cake, go for it. Do it. Because I have done that so many times, because something is better than nothing. It's the same with like hydration. Obviously water is best, but if you can't, if like me, you have sensory issues and you can't drink water, or there's no like, you don't have access to safe, clean water, something is better than nothing. As long as it's not like something that's going to really, really dehydrate you, it's good. So I think that's another thing as well. I think everyone on the internet has gotten really mean. Not everyone, but you know, like a lot of people. The internet generally, as a space, has gotten meaner. And like, it's making it difficult for people. Because sometimes you'll post something and you just want some reassurance from like people who are going through similar things to you, or have similar experiences to you, or anything like that. And you just get mean people just being hateful and cruel. Not here. Not on my watch, bucko. This is a nice place where we're kind to each other. Unless my mods are here. But they're my friends and they know I'm joking, so... The only internet meanness that should happen, like in this specific space, is the playful kind. If I'm playing a game and I'm really bad at it, You can be mean about it. You can be a little mean about it. You can say I suck. You can say I need to get good. That's okay because it's playful. But if someone's coming in here and they're just being an asshole, no. No. We like kindness here. I think people have gotten so used to like not having the consequences of their actions happen directly in front of them because they're online. Like people got so used to that they like that they don't know. Sorry, hold on. There's a sentence there. It's just loading. Because the consequences of their actions aren't happening directly in front of them in real time, I think they forget that their actions and their words do have consequences. They just don't know about them, necessarily. Like, if you are mean to someone online, you could really hurt that person's feelings, and you could ruin someone's day. That's like a sort of one of the smaller consequences. You could absolutely emotionally devastate someone with one small comment. Like, unless someone is being an asshole online and you are like telling them off for it, which even then, try not like, I don't like people going too over the top with it. Like, just be kind. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it. Like, if someone was being an asshole to me, it's very rare that I'll like if someone came into this stream and started like being an absolute like asshole to me, I'm just gonna ban them. I'm not gonna respond. I'm not gonna like be hateful back. I'd have to be in like a really, really bad mood, and they would have had to like send me over the edge of like my anger for me to respond. It takes nothing to be kind. Kindness is free. The only insults that you should be giving to people online is playful insults that they are okay with. Because I feel like occasionally, like, sometimes you just need to, like, have a bit of banter, you know? Like, if my friends are coming, if I'm struggling with a boss fight in a game, and it's, like, my 6th time redoing the same fight, if people are telling me I'm bad at the game and like, calling me dumb for it, I'm okay with that, because, like, they're not being, like, genuinely mean. It's all in good fun, it's all lighthearted, and it's all playful. Especially if it's people who are, like, here regularly. Like, I can't get my head around the concept of just going around being a hater. It baffles me. I'm only a hater to like, characters from shows. Which, speaking of, I tried to do a PowerPoint for my special interest, but I ran out of time and I ran out of spoons. I just wanted an excuse to yap about Supernatural. I'm gonna be so honest. And Angels. In case you couldn't tell, I have a special interest in Angels. I literally changed my whole branding because of the special interest. I had to keep the cat branding though, because it's been 4 years. Oh, thank you, thank you. I do love this model. I also find it so helpful to use a VTuber model, because I love being like, I feel like I'm quite expressive when I'm like playing games and stuff. And just generally while I'm talking, like I can be quite expressive. But I also pull a lot of faces without realizing. And also I'm not always comfortable having my camera on because of like dysphoria, or because I just cannot be arsed trying to look presentable. Having a VTuber model means that I can do my silly facial expressions. I can like be present, but I don't have to like stress about putting my camera on and making sure the lighting's good and all this stuff. I just get to be a silly little guy on your screen. And I get to yap. Yeah, I had to, I got the little angel wings. I love them. I love this model. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, but my special interested angels literally came from the show Supernatural. Because I got so intensely fixated on one of the characters. And Castiel from Supernatural has a special place in my heart. I named my cat after him. Like, oh, I love my cat. Hold on. I also have 8 cat tattoos. I'm trying to find a photo of my cat to put on the screen. Hold on. Please bear with. Dun, dun, dun. Oh god, my PC is having some issues at the moment because I don't have enough RAM. This is also like on the chill end of my streams. Let me see. I'm just trying to find a singular cat photo. Please, just a singular one. I don't have them saved on my PC. Oh, I'll show you the one where I almost doxed myself by accident. That was like mildly terrifying that almost happened. Because basically, you'll see in a second that this photo is a little bit square. This is my cat. This is Cass. Isn't he cute? Oh, what if I moved? Something's moved. What are you? I don't know what it is. Oh, it's Discord stuff. Yeah, this is my cat. His name is Cass. Isn't he adorable? He's got his emotional support cherry aid bottle. And at the top of this photo, I had, like, it's cut off because I had to crop it. Because I only realised as I was about to post it that my full name and address were, like, clearly in view on a package. So there was almost disaster. I'm gonna put him there. He can go chill there. He's my little guy and I love him. I would say having a cat has actually helped quite a bit with, like, certain things. Because instead of just, like, it adds a bit more of, like, a bit more life to my flat. And it gives me a responsibility, which sometimes I need. Some days I'm like, I'm not going to get out of bed at all. Which means I wouldn't go and get something to eat or drink. I'd just, like, bed rot all day. But I need to feed my cat. So it gives me the motivation to actually get up. And if I'm going to end up going back to bed, I at least am up so I can grab, like, something to eat and drink. And he's just such a sweet little guy. And it gets me outside, like, out the house more. Because I take him on walks. There's a bird in my garden. Sorry, it's just a little bird in my garden, and it's just so cute. My train of thought is getting derailed constantly. I do love getting trains. Sorry, now that I'm talking about trains, I love trains. But I don't know, like, a lot about trains. I more just mean, like, they're my favorite mode of transportation. They're just so nice to be on. I also like buses, but only when they're not busy. Sorry, I stretched and that hurt my elbow. My bone, look, my joints are, like, very crunchy today. Like, specifically my right elbow and my right wrist. Because I went shopping yesterday and I bought some stuff and I had to, like, carry it. But I also needed my walking stick. So my walking stick was in my left hand. And my bags were in my right hand. And then I had a backpack on as well that was, like, fairly heavy. So both my shoulders and then my right elbow and wrist are just not having it today. And then my legs are hurting from walking so much. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm taking it easy today. I think that's another thing as well. Taking it easy when you need to. I still sometimes, I was going to say I used to, but it's still like this often. Like, I just feel really bad if I take a break for a day because of my joint pain. No, it's fine. it's better to rest. It's better to take a day off of things to rest than push through and end up being forced to take a longer break because you didn't rest when you needed to. And like some days you are forced to take a break just because the pain's just like, I'm gonna make you stuck in bed today. I still don't know what's causing my joint pain. It's very frustrating. It's one of those that I try to have a positive mental attitude. Because like, especially with certain things, just trying to like adjust. Obviously, this doesn't work with everything. I feel like it's also kind of privileged that I can have a positive mental attitude about certain like aspects of my disabilities. So like, I'm aware of that. But when I can, I just try to be as positive as I can because sometimes it can help. Like, and with mental health stuff as well, and just like self-image. Because I used to, you know, the like jokes that you make, like I'd make a lot of like suicide-related jokes and like negative jokes. What? Like, the word? What's the word? Self-deprecating jokes. And it led me to view myself negatively because your brain doesn't register them as jokes. So then I started making jokes about being really hot and cool. And now I feel better about myself. So like with certain things, you can kind of use your brain's, like the way your brain works against itself to like force positivity. But obviously it doesn't always work, and it just doesn't work for some people with certain things. Like some days I can be positive about like struggling. I can be kind to myself about it. Other days I can't be kind to myself. Because I'm just, sometimes I just can't spare the energy to try to like be kind to myself about it. Some days I'm so low energy that I just kind of lay there and suffer, which isn't great. But those gays, that is what I accidentally said. It's not what I was trying to say. I was trying to say those days. Yeah. Some days kindness takes more energy than others. So sometimes you kind of have to like drop it for a bit and just let yourself be like a sad lump of human. Yeah, the gays are here. It's me. I'm the gays. That's another thing as well. I will say one thing that like my family have been very chill about is my very many coming outs. I will also say that for me personally, like I feel like my gender identity is heavily linked to my autism. It is for some people, it isn't for others. But like I don't understand for myself like why I would need to be one or the other. Like in terms of like male or female, I realized I forgot to say that. I also just don't understand why people get so pressed. Just be nice. Just be kind. No one, I'm not hurting anyone by being a silly little homo. I'm not hurting anyone by being a silly little non-binary person. It's okay. People don't need to be mad about it. They can just be, they can be nice, or they can be somewhere else. I'm also very sad that I missed, like, there were some protests, like, near where, like, the nearest city where I live. And I missed them because I didn't know about them until afterwards. I want to get more active with stuff like this. Because I am, again, in a privileged position where like I have support and I have like a safe space so that I can go do stuff like that and I'll be okay and I'll have support. So I want to take advantage of that and like go out and do things and help people. I think as well, like, one thing that has frustrated me about my executive dysfunction, this is relevant, I promise, this is related. I jumped like 3 topics, but it's still related. So, sorry, my brain just lagged so hard. Jesus. Come on! Come on! Work! Work! Did my stream title get changed? It did. Oh. Oh. Where's my train emoji? Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I just noticed and now it's going to bug me until I fix it. This is one of the issues with me being the way I am. I have noticed something and I need to fix it immediately, or I will not be able to focus on anything else at all. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't remember what my title was. It's okay, I'll figure it out. Sorry, I can't see chat right now, by the way. So if anyone's saying anything, I do apologize. I cannot see. Then I copy that, and then I paste it. Damn it! No. Give me my train emoji, please and thank you. There we go. It should be working now. Please, 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 please. Yay! It worked. Okay. Sorry. What was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh no. Oh no. I was actually so hyped for what I was talking about. I was ready to go. No! Dang it. This is another issue. If I get distracted, that's it. I don't know what I was talking about before. I'm getting distracted by my window again. It was so hot yesterday, so like I was out for most of the day. I came home and my window was just cracked. It's like an entire section of window is just broken because of the heat. The heat broke my window. Not ideal to come home to. I need to stretch again. I love streaming, but oh my god, sometimes sitting in this chair for like so long, it just like kills my joints. Because one of the issues I have is that if I keep my like knees still for too long, they get really stiff and they're really painful, which makes standing up for long periods of time, like, and standing still, very uncomfortable. It's okay. I'm working on it. I'm at the moment, I'm doing like a I've got my like vitamin D supplements to see if that helps with anything at all. Standing desk. See, I like the idea of a standing desk, but standing for long periods of time is more painful than sitting. So as much as a standing desk would be nice, I'd just be in more pain. I would like to get one where I could raise or lower it and then have like a chair, but when I've got it like raised, instead of just standing, having like a walking pad. That I think just doing that for like 20 minutes every day would be very helpful. But I don't know how my cat would feel about that. I don't think he'd feel very good about it. I'm just going through. I'm so excited. So one of my special interests is a K-pop group called Stray Kids. And next Friday, I'm going to see them live. And I'm so excited because I've been a fan of theirs since like November or December of 2018. And I've never seen them live before. And I'm so hyped. I'm so excited. And I'm going with a friend as well. And they're equally hyped. Actually, maybe not quite equally hyped. Because the special interest hype is strong. They are very hyped, and I'm very excited. Yeah, I thank you. I'm so excited for it. The only thing that I'm like not looking forward to is like being in pain, because I know I will be at some point. But I got seats, and they're like aisle seats, so if I need to, I can sit down and just like peep around the people in front of me so I can still see. Because I love going to like concerts and gigs and stuff. But the last couple that I've been to, oh my god, I went to one like, I think like a year and a half ago, probably close to 2 years ago. And by the time I was leaving, I was really struggling to walk because my legs were so stiff and painful that like I was really, I was tripping over people because I could not like lift my legs high enough because my knees just weren't having it. So I'm glad that I've got seats for this, because I feel like if I'd have got standing, it would have completely ruined the experience for me. And I with this being like so important to me, I want it to be as good an experience as possible. It's already going to be like roasting. It's going to be so hot. So I try to minimize pain and discomfort. But I'm I'm choking on nothing. I'm also hungry. I don't know why. I eat like right before stream. It is part of like my pre-stream routine that I have, because I find it helpful for like keeping my schedule and getting ready. And I eat as part of the routine, and then I get like 2 or 3 hours into stream and I'm hungry again. I ate like a few hours ago. And it's weird because like normally I can't tell if I'm hungry or not. Like, I feel like that's a lot of people experience that, where you can't like tell. Like my stomach, a lot of the time it's like, oh, my stomach feels weird. I'm either hungry or something's wrong, but I'm gonna guess hungry and I'm normally right. This one, I'm 100% sure I am hungry right now. And it's weird because it only happens when I'm streaming. I'm gonna eat some squashies. Hold on. Just a little snack to tide me over. Just a little bit of sugar to tide me over. Nom 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 nom. It's been so warm at the moment, and I do not do well with heat. It's not great. Yeah, like my stomach will just be hurting. And I'm like, what is happening? Why am I in so much pain? And then I'm like, wait, I haven't eaten in 6 hours. Like, or close to 10 hours sometimes. I should probably eat. Eating is like the go-to. Sometimes, most of the time it helps. But generally, if it makes it worse, I know that that's because it's not, like, I wasn't hungry. Yeah, as soon as, like, I'm sat doing something, and now that I know I'm hungry, it's all I can think about. It's so frustrating. Now I've got to sit here and snack. Luckily, it's not a noisy snack, because it's, like, really soft sweets. But because crisps are my go-to snack, I can't really eat them on stream without crunching into the microphone. I had my tongue poke at that. Apologies. My tracking gets weird when I have my hands near my mouth. Yeah, this is very chill for one of my streams, so if any of you lovely people who are here for the Raid Train decide to come back, just be warned. It's not normally this chill. I'm on my best behavior today. I also don't have the energy to be as chaotic as normal. No, I'm just gonna... It's fine. I'm gonna eat... I normally eat, like, straight after stream anyway. So, it's good. Yeah, I like doing long streams. When I have the energy for them, I'm like, yes. Stream. It's okay. Thank you, though, for checking in. I appreciate it. Yeah. I can power through 50 minutes. I have also got snacks on my desk. So if I do get to a point where I'm like, oh my god, I need to eat something right now, I have it already. I also have 3 drinks. Because I have Dr. Pepper. I've got my peach flavored sparkling water, which is part of my branding at this point. And I've got peach Fanta, which I tried before and was pleasantly surprised that it tastes like fruit. I do have to... I'm gonna continuously, like, stretch my arms, though. Because my arms have been, like, the worst pain-wise today. It just it feels more like pulled muscles for the most part, which is better than like the joint pain that I normally get. I think if I had like really bad joint pain, I would have had to like not stream today, which would have been very sad. Yeah, chill stream, chill yapping. I've got biscuits that I might start eating in a minute. I've also got peanuts. I had sausage rolls. I might go grab a sausage roll. I'm gonna grab a sausage roll. Hold on. I'm gonna slowly rotate. The best part is, I don't even have to leave the room. Because my setup is in my living room, which is also my kitchen. I'm stretching my legs while I'm up as well. But, like, I wasn't that hungry, but then I thought about sausage rolls, and now I just had to have one. I've also had my fan on behind me, which has been really helpful, so I don't overheat. I also get really, really tired when it's really warm. So I have missed streams because I've just fallen asleep because of how hot it's been. But it's like, it'll have just passed, like, the peak of the heat for the day. And it'll have just hit the, like, the right level of warmth where, like, it's too warm to really do much. But it's just warm enough that, like, it's like, wow. I don't know where I was going with that. I couldn't do the words. My brain just, like, does not cooperate sometimes. I'm figuring it out. Oh, I was like, why is my mouth doing weird things? Exactly. Words are hard. Sometimes it takes more, like, sometimes it's easier for me to just give up and say I can't do the words good than for me to try and, like, puzzle out what I'm trying to say. Because part of the issue is... Sorry, and I'm going to be talking with my mouth full. But I'm trying not to chew directly into the microphone. Part of the issue is my brain moves too quickly for my mouth. So, yeah. I'll just give up on a sentence and I'll just go... That one's my go-to. Yeah, my brain goes a million and 1 miles per hour, like 24/7. The concept of a quiet brain is so beyond foreign to me. I've never experienced a quiet brain in my life. At least not while sober. But yeah. So like having so my brain will be going like really, really fast, and my mouth can't move as quickly. So by the time I've like said the first sentence, my brain's already thought of the third one, And then it ends up where I just short circuit and lag, and then it all just stops working. Yum yum sausage roll. The good thing about these sausage rolls as well is, right, they're like the same texture pretty much every time. You can like just put them in the fridge, take them out when you want to eat them. If you don't want to eat them cold, you can like microwave them. They're all right microwave actually. But they're not too dry, which I hate eating dry foods. Because I am already like very consistently dehydrated. It's not great. But then I eat like a dry food and I just physically cannot do it. But they're also cheap. They're really cheap. It was like like less than £1 for a pack of 8 sausage rolls. And that's like a good few meals for me. So it's like a really good safe food for me to have on hand. Nom 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 nom. I'm just curious, for anyone who would like to answer the question, what is your current like biggest vocal stim? Because I have a couple at the moment. One that has been pretty consistent since being a teenager is I quote vines. Very specifically, I do the roadwork ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. Like 4 times a day. The most recent one is, especially towards my cat, is businessman. Businessman. Sit down, businessman. Which I don't know if anyone's going to get the reference. If you do, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hell yeah. I'm glad you do. Anyone else is going to be really confused. But there'll be like a TikTok sound, and that's it. That's the vocal stem for the next week. My brain just likes to latch on to the most inconvenient ones. Yeah. Or when you have a thing where like someone will say, like, you have specific triggers. So if I like scare one of my sisters, for example, like they'll go, Jesus Christ, as like their response, and I will go, no, I'm Castiel. I love Supernatural, and I'm very autistic about Castiel. Angel Thursday. Little gay angel that he is. This is a really good sausage roll. I also have like a few that are more like sound-based ones. One that I had a few years ago that like I really struggled to stop doing was the McDonald's thing. You know, that ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Constant. It pissed me off. Like, the people around me would be getting annoyed about it, but I was just as annoyed. I hated doing it. What else? There's a thing that me and my friends do at the moment. It's like me, 2 of my friends, and then like my sister, and we all just go, yo ho. And I can't remember like specifically how it started. I know it started on one of my streams. We were playing Supermarket together. I think my sister started it, but I can't remember the context. But now it's like every time we hop in a call together, all 4 of us, it's just yo ho. Oh my god. My voice isn't having it today, so I can't go lower, which is very sad. Oh, I might be losing my voice. Hold on. No. Let me drink some water. To be fair, I've been putting my voice through a lot more than usual. like over the past few weeks, because I started doing voice and communication therapy. To get my voice lower. So my voice is a little bit more tired than normal. So I'll get like a few hours into stream and my throat might just start like not cooperating. But right now it's not too bad. It's fine. I'm trying to like be wary at the time, but not too wary. We've still got 40 minutes. We still got 40 minutes before you're all due at the next station. So it's okay. It's okay. I have got an extra ping. Oopst. Oopst. I think that the oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm very easily distracted and it's so frustrating. Because like I'll see that I have like a few Discord pings and it's all I can focus on. Like I gotta focus on the things I want to focus on. All it takes is like a singular Discord ping and my brain just latches on. I'm now just making noises. Sometimes I have what I call the noises portion of my stream. I used to do it a lot. I don't do it as often anymore. But it's where I just sit there. I normally like zoom myself in. Hold on, let me give you the full effect. Let me give you the full effect of this. I get like really close to the camera. I normally get closer than this, but I won't get too close this time. And I just sit there and go bap 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 bap. And I hiccup sometimes, but that's okay. Bap 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 bap. And that's the noises portion of the stream. And it just happens. It just happens. Sometimes you just need to sit and stim for a minute. And that's okay. And I also didn't even realize that it was stimming when I first started doing that. I don't know why I didn't clock onto it, but I had no clue. Sometimes you just don't know. Stretching my arms again. I've been so sad that I've not had, like, my PC was really struggling because I used like a bunch of different programs and like with OBS and everything. My PC just did not have enough RAM for me to be able to play games on top of all of that. So I haven't been able to play games on stream like properly in like a couple weeks almost. It's been like over a week. And it's been very, very sad because I love playing games on stream. But I needed more RAM and I didn't get paid until yesterday. So now, finally, I have more RAM. But by the time it arrives, I'm not going to be able to stream games. Yeah, and like, it's going to get here in like a couple of days. And I maybe have like one stream. And then I'm off my schedule for like the rest of the month. Like, I can still stream games. To be honest, I think after the 15th, my next gaming stream will be like the 28th. And that's the birthday subathon, so like that's my big birthday stream where I've got lots of gaming happening, so I'm just not gonna get chance to like play, because I've been playing Date Everything and like Dragon Age 2. Sorry, one of my neighbors just started blasting really loud music. What? It's normally quiet. Today is just the day for all the noise. So I have like a shared back garden. And then like me and all my neighbors have like driveways. And like they were outside on the front having a barbecue earlier today. And there were like people playing football in the street and kids running around screaming. And like I'm glad they were having fun. But I don't like the noise. Yes, I do stream Dragon Age here. So, when I'm like on my actual schedule, we have Dragon Age Thursdays. We finished Dragon Age Origins, and we're like a few streams into Dragon Age 2. So the character in the first game was Chad. He was glorious. He was wonderful. I miss him. He was an elven mage, and everyone loved Chad. Genuinely, I've never made a character in a game had my community be so excited about its existence. The second in Dragon Age in Dragon Age 2, we have fucking Brad. That is his name, fucking Brad. Full name. Like, that's his full first name. We've got fucking Brad Hawk. And he's just an asshole. The thing is, though, I have played 3 Dragon Age games. I played like little bits of the first game like years ago. But the first game I like fully played through was Veilguard. And then I went back to Origins. So I played Origins, the second one, and Veilguard. I've never I've never played Inquisition for more than like an hour. So I'm saving it for playing it on stream, because then I can get like more genuine reactions to things that I haven't seen before. Because there's not much I've missed in like Origins and the second one. Yeah, so I'm very excited to play it on stream. But now that I've played the other Dragon Age games, I don't like Veilguard as much, because I can see what people are talking about now with it being so like different. Like, I don't like that you can only have 3 people in the party. I think that's dumb. Yes, another one added to the Dragon Age enjoyers. I love Dragon Age so much. It's so fun, but it's such a niche here on Twitch. Well, I will hopefully share your love of Inquisition when I get around to playing it. But one thing as well, so I am terrible at every game I play, all part of my charm. But I'm just bad at every game I play. It's a fact of life. I've been gaming since I was like 3 years old. I'm about to turn 23. So there's almost two decades of gaming, and I'm just still consistently bad at it. So I play like all the games I play on stream, I play on the easiest difficulty. But for Dragon Age 2, I managed to bump it up to the next difficulty up. That never happens. That never happens here. Normally I'm so bad at the game that I have to check that I'm still on the easiest difficulty and that I'm not on one higher, because I can't do it. But I managed to bump that one. I do love Dragon Age 2. I think out of the Dragon Age games that I played, it's my favourite. I like the combat more, I think. Like, combat-wise especially, I like spamming buttons. I found the combat in Origins quite difficult. There's kind of a lot of just sitting there and like watching and trying to like multitask. To be fair, when I played Origins though, I was trying to be like the party healer, and I can't multitask very well. So I was trying to like watch, like pay attention to what I was doing. Pay attention to all the enemies and their health, and keep an eye on my party's health, and keep an eye on my own mana and the like duration thing, like the cooldown thing of the healing spells. It was just too much. It was too much. Whereas in Dragon Age 2, I'm playing as a warrior, so I don't have to worry about all that. I can just have Anders with me, and just have him do all the healing. I did also play... Oh, but I forgot that I did the Dragon Age Awakening, and I accidentally finished it too early. And if you're wondering, how can you accidentally finish an entire DLC so early in? Like, I'd say I still had like half of the side quests to do. Like, possibly more. And I started a quest, and I was like, well, I'll just go do this, and then I'll go back. And then I did one thing, and then I went somewhere else, and I was like, this is This is it, isn't it? And then I finished the game and I was like, oh, and I got a bad ending because because I accidentally finished. Oh, thank you, Choco Milk. Thank you for lurking and popping in. I appreciate it. Have a good time with your brother's birthday. I can words good. I'm having an extra difficult word day today. I think I'm doing quite well though, considering like how busy I've been. Because I love having things to do. I love being busy and having like a lot going on. But it's also really overwhelming because when I'm busy, I'm like super busy. It's rare that I'm just like a little bit busy. Because genuinely, from the 10th, so it's like 10th, 11th, 12th, got stuff on. 13th, 14th, and like during the day on the 15th, I'm mainly just like preparing for like my friend coming over. I've got like shopping to do. I've got like cleaning and tidying to do. And then on the evening of the 15th, I'm literally streaming and then going picking my friend up from the airport. And then Wednesday, we're going shopping, potentially going getting our nails done if I can book in anywhere. But trying to book in, get nails done, it's so confusing. It's very confusing. And then like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, like, well, Thursday morning to Saturday morning, it's like traveling and the concert and just like shopping and stuff. Saturday evening is a night out. And then like there's 3 more days for my friends here after that. And then the 23rd and the 24th is when I finally get to take a break. Because don't get me wrong, I love all the stuff that I've been doing and that I will be doing. But I'm gonna get overwhelmed. So I will need a 2-day break where I just disappear from the internet. I'll just disappear and I'll just hide in a little cave that is my bedroom. And then like over the 25th, 26th, 27th, I'm trying to make plans with like friends and family to celebrate my birthday. And then the 28th, that's when the birthday-a-thon starts. And I could potentially go bald after that. I've got so much fun stuff planned. I don't think I've ever streamed like on my actual birthday before. I feel like I normally stream like the day after. I say that like I've streamed consistently before February. I used to have like chunks of time where I'd be pretty consistent, and then the executive dysfunction would kick in, and like I wasn't in the. It wasn't a terrible living situation, but it wasn't the best for me personally. So, like, not a lot of accommodations for my disabilities and just things like that. So streaming just was out of the question because I just didn't have the like energy or the motivation. So I think this might actually be my longest consistent streak of streaming. Let me check actually, because now I'm curious as to whether it is. I also used to be like really unkind to myself about taking breaks. Like, I was not nice to myself about it. Okay, I've almost... In, like, October, November, December of 2021, I streamed almost every day. And that was too much. I think I really overdid it then. I was still, like, stuck in my autistic burnout. And I overdid it. Whereas now, like, it's pretty consistent. I'm looking, and like it's only really been sort of the last few weeks where it's been a bit wonky. But that's also been because my Thursday streams have been cursed. One of them, a few Thursdays ago, I fell asleep and missed the stream. The Thursday after, my lungs decided that they didn't want to function correctly, so I couldn't stream. The Thursday after that, which was last Thursday, I believe. Was it? Yeah. my PC wasn't functioning and it pissed me off. And then a couple days ago, or was it that? It was probably because it was like I was tired and it was too hot. And then the Thursday just gone, I had to get up early the day after, so I decided to move the stream. So Thursdays have been cursed for the last like month. But I've been doing pretty consistently. I've been doing pretty well. I enjoy it though. I like streaming. It's fun to just sit and yap and like play games. Because the thing is, if I didn't stream, I'd just sit and play the games anyway. Like, and I think I can be funny from time to time. So like, it's nice to have people like actually think I'm funny. Oh, my friend's sending more house flipper images. I want to play house flipper. I might play it on stream soon. I played it on stream like a few years ago. It's somewhere on my VODs channel. I can find it later. I'm so glad that I started, like, I made a VODs channel from like my very first stream. Ooh, hello! Welcome in. My name is familiar. Hang on a minute, I know you. I know you. You've been here since 2021. I know you. Hello. Welcome in. It's been a while. Hi, Fal. This is another thing as well. With me taking a break for so long, occasionally someone will pop in and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh my god. What was I was gonna talk about something I forgot. That's the story of my fucking life. I hate that sometimes I hate that my brain just won't like stay on one like train of thought. But sometimes it's funny. It's the thing. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I was saying because I got my VODs channel and I have like almost every single one of my streams saved on there from the very first one. And I'm so glad I did that because it's so nice to go back and like see what it was like. Because if like I go back and watch my first stream, I was so nervous. I had no idea what I was doing. Still don't, but like, and my voice was also like a lot higher pitched. I just sound so different, and you can see the growth. It's so cool. Oh my god, Twitch, please. I know an ad's about to start. Don't remind me. I hate the ads. I hate having them. How have you been, Fal? I forgot. Did I ask that? I don't know if I did. I got distracted. I need to get like an ADHD diagnosis because I want to go back to school. I want to finish my education. I want to get a degree. I actually found a course that I really, really want to do. Like a university not too far away from where I live. But I need other qualifications to go do it. And I can't do school right now with the way my brain is. Oh my god, it's so warm. Because right now, it's like almost 11 PM. And it's 23... Oh no, it's just gone down to 21 degrees. Never mind. But like... It's just... It's too damn hot. Oh, I forgot that me checking my phone would make my model tracking go weird. Sorry. I also want to play Undertale. I need to finish Undertale. I started it 4 years ago. I rage quit Undertale. Do you have any idea how bad of a gamer you have to be? No, this is all self-deprecation talk, by the way. I just was so bad at this one specific bit that I did it like 12 times. on like across like multiple streams and rage quit. To be fair, I did succeed at it recently. But I think sometimes I like that I'm bad at games because it's like I'm comically bad. Sometimes it's frustrating, other times it's funny. And I love doing bits. And like I will commit to a bit as well. I'm like totally okay with embarrassing myself if it's funny. So there's this one time, right? I go to these like tattoo flash events, and there's one for Halloween. And it was like a Saturday, and the tattoo place is right next to a busy road. That is important. So I show up to this tattoo event, and like all the tattoo artists and the piercers are in Halloween costumes. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you'd all be wearing costumes, otherwise I would have worn one. And then as I left after getting my tattoo, I was like, I'll be back later wearing a costume. And they laughed, and I don't think they believed me. But then I left, and I came back later to get a piercing, dressed as a lobster. But I had to wait outside for like 15-20 minutes to get this piercing. So what I did to entertain myself was I stood at the side of the road, like, full lobster costume, waving at cars. The amount of double takes I got was hilarious. It was so funny. I love doing silly stuff like that. Because people don't expect it. If you were going about your Saturday, you know, driving, maybe you just got all your like shopping and you're going home and then you just see a grown-ass adult standing by the side of the road dressed as a lobster waving at you. You're not going to expect that. It's going to be really bizarre. You're going to think it's really odd. But you're going to think it's really funny, and you're probably going to think about it for the rest of the week. Yeah, we got into the weirdest segment of the stream where my brain is just going woo 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 woo. Sure. Yeah, exactly. I could bring people. The thing is, if it's worth the embarrassment, if it'll make other people happy or laugh. So at that point, I don't care if people are laughing at me or with me. I don't care. I'm just a silly guy wearing a lobster costume. If it makes people laugh and it makes people happy and it makes them go, like, someone will have gone home and go, guess what I saw today? They'll still be thinking about it weeks later and they'll be like, do you remember that time we saw that person dressed as a lobster, like, waving at cars? Like, it's just a little thing that could make someone's day because it's so silly and dumb. And, like, it's worth the potential embarrassment for that reason. I think that's the thing, like, I am very willing to, like, embarrass myself in public if it's, like, gonna make people laugh. Oh my god. Okay, I don't have the hiccups, I just get, like, random hiccups. And it's so irritating. Like, when I actually have the hiccups, it's painful. But, like, this is just random hiccups and then they go away. And then they might come back. It might happen again later. It might not. I didn't yawn. I didn't yawn. You yawned. You yawned. I didn't yawn. No. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. I didn't bald myself. What? You didn't see anything. What? Oh. I am so excited to be in my bed later. I've also... Oh, I put my ice pack in the freezer and I've never been so happy with myself than I am right now for doing that. like, just the thought of having a nice cold ice pack on my shoulder. So excited. Right, hold on. Let me... Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Sorry, I just make sounds like along with the background music when I'm like focusing on something. It helps. Do you know what I need to try? You know the like the like Coconut Mall soundtrack, like the Coconut Mall song from the Coconut Mall music from Mario, like Mario Kart. I think I need to try the thing because people say you can like use that and it helps you focus and get stuff done, and I might need to try that when I clean. I might just try that when I paint. I hate painting. I love my flat because I can like decorate it however I want. Only downside is I have to do the decorating. I hate painting. I really, really hate it. I hate it so much. I love how, I also like to point out, I had like a whole plan for this stream. I was going to have this whole PowerPoint and it was going to be all fancy. And I was going to spend 2 whole hours yapping based off this PowerPoint. And then I kind of did like a couple of the slides, got distracted, moved on to like 12 different topics, kind of circled back to some of the other slides, and then moved on to other stuff, and then started making noises, and then started talking about the lobster costume. I had like so many notes. I was going to go through like my favorite episode from each season of Supernatural. I was going to talk about my top 5 favorite characters. It's okay. The PowerPoint can be reused. One day I will finish the PowerPoint and I will use it on stream. I will not let the PowerPoint go to waste. This is the thing. If you do something like this, and like it's for something specific, but you can reuse it for something else later, it's okay. Just reuse it. Get some use out of it. Just because you didn't get the opportunity to use it at like a specific time, doesn't mean that you can never ever use it. I've got this PowerPoint prepared. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it next month, maybe. I'll think about it. Wait, was it? I bought something wonderful yesterday while I was out, and I need to show you all. Which one was it? This one? Yes! I bought the Build-A-Bear tardigrade. Look at him. Look at him. The Build-A-Bear water bear, like the tardigrade, he's just so cute. He's just so stinking cute. I love him. Mine's got like a pointier head though, and it's just so funny. I love him. I think water bears are so cool. Just a little tardigrade and a little... He's got a party hat, but it says happy birthday on it because my birthday is on the 28th. So he needed a party hat. I was going to get my cat... I could have got my cat a party hat, but I don't think he'd like that, so I'm going to refrain. I do want to get my cat some little outfits, but I think I'd have to get one to test. I'm going to sneeze. Yeah, I want to get in little outfits. I think I'd just get in one to see how he felt, and if he didn't like it, like I just wouldn't bother getting any more. I'm glad that he likes his harness and lead, because I like taking him out on walks. I finally have a cat who likes going out on walks. The only issue is, he doesn't like the dogs that are in the neighbours' gardens. So he doesn't want to go certain ways anymore because of the dogs, and it makes me very sad. I'm gonna try and get him used to dogs though, because my mum has a dog. So at some point, my mum's dog and my cat will meet, and they will hopefully be friends. I actually might see if I can maybe, if the weather's not, like, if it's not too hot. Take my cat tomorrow to see the dog. I don't know. I need to get out the house. And I like going visit, like, I haven't gone down to see, like gone down to my mum's place in a bit. And I feel like, it feels awkward to just be like, can I just come hang out at yours? So I feel like I need a reason. You know? I feel like I need a reason to go down there. And I don't have one. But I now have one. Wow. Incredible words from me today. I'm really going through it. I'm really having a time today. To be fair though, given how much I did yesterday, I am quite proud of myself for still being functioning today. Because the thing is, I don't like walk around shopping centers for hours anymore because it's too painful, but I did it yesterday. I did a lot of walking yesterday. And I made sure to like take breaks. I used my walking stick when I needed it. I also could not drink much water while I was out. Because trying to find peach flavored sparkling water, it was just a nightmare. So I didn't really look too hard. But when I got home, I just immediately started chugging water. I drank so much water. I drank so much water. I don't drink a lot of water. Because drinking a lot of liquid also, like, messes with me. And, like, it makes me feel kind of nauseous. But I've been working on it. I will stay hydrated this summer. I'm actually going to drink some water right now. My bottle is almost empty. I will say, the like, peach flavored sparkling water from Morrison's is the best one. The one from Iceland, as in, like, the shop, not as great. At least a fuzzy mouth feeling afterwards. Not a fan of a fuzzy mouth feeling. I'll say that right now. Not a fan. The music started again. My neighbours are blasting music again. Hold on, I'm gonna hiccup. There we go. I'm starting to wish that I'd started stream a little bit later than normal, so that I was still, like, higher energy right now. Because you can I think you can kind of tell I'm starting to wind down a bit. But it's okay, because in a few minutes, it'll be raid time. So after that, I can play House Flipper and chill out. Because I'm not, like, physically tired. Like that physically tired. It's more like a mental thing, because I did so much yesterday. But I'm having fun. I'm stretching again. My back as well is just, like, not having it still. There we go. That was a good stretch. Stretching is so nice. I forget, like, you know when you've been sat, like, slumped for a while, and you get to just, like, lay down somewhere and just, like, fully stretch out? If it's possible. I know for some people it might be difficult, or, like, you might not be able to do it. But stretching out as much as you're able to, for me, it helps so much, because it makes sure that, like, my joints aren't getting too stiff. There we go. I feel better. I need to start stretching more. I try to stretch as much as I can. I sit kind of weirdly. Like, when I'm at my desk. I can't just sit, like, feet on the floor, like, back straight up. I end up, like, in the weirdest seating positions. And, like, it's comfortable for a little while. And then the minute my joints have had enough of it, it's the most uncomfortable seating position that I've ever sat in, and I need to move right now, or I'm gonna be in pain. And yeah. Look at the music. It's so loud. It's so loud. Problem is that every time I hear the music, I look at my window, and then I'm reminded that my window is broken. Yeah. Oh, the music's gone. Never mind. No, it's not. It just had a quiet part. The thing is, unless you can hear it while I'm talking, it's showing like it's not... My mic's not picking it up. So you have no idea what I'm talking about. There is music playing, like, other than the background music I've got, I promise. Happening. Oh, it's kind of funky though. Oh, 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 get it, get it, get it. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish the only issue I have with this model is that it doesn't pick up my dancing very well. So when I'm doing my little dance. Ooh, yeah. You can only see it to a certain extent, and it's very sad. I'm just checking some stuff and some things. Ba, ba, ba. I've been looking as well at like this is VTuber model related, by the way. Because you can get the like customizable ones that are like cheaper than paying for your own. And I wish that I'd known about them like a few I wish that I'd been able to get one a couple of years ago. Because I mean I kind of did, because I got one, but like, oh my god, my brain. Whatever I was gonna say, it's gone. It's gone. Sorry. Brain no work. Sometimes my brain just genuinely doesn't want to like keep hold of a thought. So it'll just go. It'll just go. It'll go, never to be seen again. And I just have to let it happen. I just have to let it go. Yeah. Sometimes I just have to give up and not stress. Sometimes I get a little stressed. Sometimes I'm like, do you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Thought, it's not sticking around. It's fine. It's not, I mean, it's not fine when it's something like somewhat important. But like, it's fine. It's okay, I suppose. It's chill. It's chill. What the fuck is going on in my brain today? Bam, bam. Alright then, hold on. Let me find the thing. Because we are coming up on 9 PM in my time zone. So, it is almost time to raid out. So, I'm grabbing the raid message. Bow, 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 bow. I would like to say a big thank you to everyone who has joined me for today. I really appreciate you sticking around, chatting if you have been, lurking if you haven't been chatting. I've had a lot of fun. I like talking about this stuff. Hopefully some of you will come back and pop in while I'm doing some gaming, but for more chaos than this. I genuinely appreciate you all so much for sticking around. Taking part of this raid train has been so fun. I'm just so sad that I couldn't nab a second slot, but I'm just so busy this month. It was just, you know, but yeah, thank you to Chi Chi and Chloe for organizing all of this. I'm so glad that I got to be part of this. Why am I lagging? Help. But I will be here on my channel, kind of a little bit all over the place over the next few weeks. I can confirm that I'll be here the 28th of July. So if any of you lovely people would like to join me to celebrate my birthday, I'll be here on the 28th for sure. I can't guarantee any other time, unfortunately. But thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm now going to send you over to Finding Shu. So, there is the raid message for you. You can just copy and paste that when we go over. And I am going to find the raid thing. Bow, bow, bow. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Yes. We are going to go over to Shu now. We're going to keep this train going. It's time to go to the next station. Thank you for popping in at this station and for sticking around. I hope to see some of you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I'm waving, but you can't see it. Bye.